Have you ever had a desire to see Yu-Gi-Oh at its strangest? To see what kind of nonsense can be coalesced from the scraps of the 20 plus years of this game's history? To see something you know is in your bulk shine? My name is Tail Radish, and I've got your back. In this series, 5 friends and I will be dueling with some of the wackiest draft decks this game has to offer, in a series of best of 3 matches. Expect to see a lot of me being loud for no reason, salt, misplays, and most importantly, to see things that could never occur anywhere else in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I bid you welcome, guys, gals, and NB pals, because this right here is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaos Draft League. Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with my wacky, stripy shirt for some Chaos Draft. Feeling good. Feeling alright. I'm in a good mood because I was watching Rada videos before this. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to say his name, but I was watching Karibo Pathetic Aesthetic, and that shit is hilarious. Yo! Pendulum Sorcerer? His Flamvel counters may be playable. Yo! That's kind of a crazy super. Zaborg? Holy shit, that's awesome. Peace, Leah. My heart goes out to you. What a cool card that's never gonna get used. Shame, shame, shame. This card's pretty funny. This card's really funny with Vampire Sucker. That's a really funny ultimate rare, but also Vanity's Ruler is not bad. What the hell is this? I've never seen this card in my life. This card is fucking crazy. I mean, like, it's not good, I don't think. I don't think it's better than Alvain, perhaps, but... There's a lot of really good cards in this deck, in this pack. Obviously Buzzsaw Shark is pretty good. Deep Sea Aria is a crazy secret, actually. Gosh, what a crazy, like, Rhoda effect. Are there any Sea Serpents worth playing at, like, level 4? Let me look. Ooh, the Gish Keys. Wait a minute. Damn, I want to take the guts, but... Oh. I was about to diss the fuck out of this set because Nightmare Mermaid. This is the second time I've got Nightmare Mermaid in 2 episodes. Out of 3 openings, I've got it twice. But, wow, Waking the Dragon is... insanity. What a crazy card, actually. It's an exiled force. Hey, wait a minute. That's a rank 4. It's a generic rank 4. It's not much, but it's something, baby. We can make this. I'm just cracked. I'm just cracked at pulling all the cards that we're not allowed to play. Oh, gosh. Magical Scientist, huh? You're telling me I could be sitting on Magical Scientist right now and I'm not? SMH my head. Holy shit, I'm cracked! It's not good. Oh, it's absolutely good. I don't know who I'm fooling. This is great. Hey, there's a Wespinato. Um, I don't know. This feels a little immoral. No shot I can play this. Yeah, literally zero shot. Very cool card, though.
Is this correct?
Yeah, you just got it. Tails got to get in the
Let me
spectator.
in. Let me in.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're already in. Get out of here.
There.
All right.
Let me out. Let me out.
We started, by the way.
Yeah, we're started.
Are we rolling? Are we?
Are we rolling? Are we
rolling?
active? Are we live?
Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Are we
Well,
live?
we're not
Are we live?
live. We're recording
Okay, so
this.
just to be
but
clear, we are live, right?
We're live.
We are
We're
not
yes.
live.
Oh,
You did start recording?
I did start recording.
Wait,
we are
we're not dead?
You're
live.
sure, right? Like we're.
Okay, so I should start now, right?
What is this
Yeah.
game? What is this game?
Well, 1 second, guys. Sorry.
We're just
Is there any way you
continuing
can keep
to steal,
headphones
steal bits.
Is there any way you can keep headphones on? Because otherwise, we won't be able to upload.
Hell yeah. I don't remember if I want to go first or
Thank you.
second.
you want to go third, obviously.
Oh, that's the
There's
best
an
option.
Go fifth. Do it. You won't.
Do it, you won't.
Just pass for 4 turns.
Second
Go.
tends to be better these weeks. But,
Good, because that's what I chose.
okay.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is decent. Okay, now to show the base deck that I'm playing. Playing
Based.
Pathfinder.
Oh no.
This sounds
no.
not based.
Mr.
It's
Guy?
UA. It's obviously UA.
Oh,
Okay,
right.
No, it's based again. It's based again.
Well, I mean, this could end up not being based.
I've only ever seen this card top in one list, so that's why I
You
was.
see Pathfinder and your fight or flight just, it activates.
I played it in
Mine.
ballpark. I played it in
Maybe
ballpark for a
then
while.
They have 2 field
Wait.
spells.
They do.
UA
Yeah,
has
thank
like 3 field spells now, I think.
That's crazy.
No, they only have 2.
They only have the FA retrain.
Yeah.
I don't think
They
I
only
have
have
one
the
like
FA
between.
Oh,
No.
right.
I mean, Ghostrix has 3 field spells.
They have 4
Like,
now, I
maybe
think.
even 4. It is 4.
Maybe even
They
4.
can't-
Who knows?
Well,
Chucky's just making shit up.
Maybe
Yeah.
they'll have 5 field spells.
All right, so this is Perfect Ace. What the fuck does Perfect Ace do?
It's
He
an
Okay.
aces perfectly.
Damn, that sucks. Whoa! Good card alert.
What?
This card was last week, right?
Coco summons an Omni Negate, and Tails like, okay. And then the fucking Ferris out here normal summons Card Trooper. Whoa!
Yeah, because I didn't expect to see Card Trooper. I know that Coco's an asshole. He will play UA. Card Trooper is very cool and based, and I did not expect to see it.
What's wrong with UA?
It's
So the funny part was right
This,
after we told you this
right
was an
here.
Omni Negate, then Ferris normal Card Trooper, and you were like, whoa, is this a good card?
yeah.
Like the Omni wasn't on field already.
The Omni's bad. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like this card
By Omni
sucks.
Negates, not good cards.
This card sucks penis.
I
We're past the
mean,
first minute, right? We're recording?
Oh man,
Oh, we're way
Oh,
past the first
what?
minute
why wouldn't you pop the Omni Negate?
because you negated. Oh, that's
No,
during
it
the
doesn't.
opponent's turn.
It's
Shit,
only
that was.
during the opponent's
oh, it's
turn.
just during the opponent's turn.
Oh, how
Yeah,
about that?
it's only half an Omni.
I mean, he would have negated it either way, so why not just target the...
Half an Omni makes me think of half a car. I don't know why.
This card negates anything, but not any time.
All right, all right. Are you ready for the fun mode? Are you ready to beat
Great
Armades? Are you ready to beat Armades for the 3rd week in a row?
Yay, our mateys.
Boo, Armades.
I mean, I can't really complain, right?
Indifference, our mateys.
I mean, I can't really
Armades
be.
is cool and based when it's a level 5 synchro, but it's cringe when it's a UA monster.
I can't really be too mad because Ferris literally has an Armades in his deck, so.
Oh, it gets to do that in the battle phase. That's cool.
Yeah,
That's what they do.
pretty good card.
Don't say
Yeah,
that like I'm
pretty
supposed to know.
That's fair.
To be fair,
Actually.
that's lesser known, the fact that they can do it during the mana phase, because this card is actually never used in terms of its
Yeah.
actual effect.
Wow,
I mean, I've
that's
always used it
unfortunate.
for that, but maybe I just play
Well-
UAs badly.
Wow, or maybe you just play UAs, period. Imagine playing
Fair
UAs
enough.
instead of just knowing what they do and having a general sense.
You know what? I actually know that Coco's deck can't beat me if I draw one specific card.
Imagine knowing what any UA card did before Sumo played them in Prague. Couldn't be me.
Oh, okay. I'm not that bad. I know what all the UAs do.
I guess.
Before then, I just
Oh.
disregarded them. I was like, these
Just-
cards are bad, right?
No, they were always pretty cool. I enjoyed
They're
them.
always pretty decent.
They're my second favorite A deck, but
After
I've
FA.
always-
After Alien,
yeah,
right?
no, FA. It goes FA, UA, Alien. Those are my three A decks.
Okay.
I found out recently that FA actually means Formula Athlete, not Fast Athlete.
Now,
Why did you think it was fast?
Fast athlete is a
Fast
way
athlete.
more base thing to say though.
Oh, gee.
I thought it was
Wow.
Fast Athlete, and no one ever corrected
Whoa.
me.
This
This
is
is-
a, okay.
This is a good hand.
Is it?
The
It's Mirage.
Raid
It's Mirage of Night.
Raptors, though.
It's Mirage of Nightmare and a bunch of monsters he can't get out of his hand.
Yeah,
Go
just-
ahead,
Oh.
shuffle something back. He'll just draw it
mean,
again.
The Ancient Warrior can just have itself because you do, in fact, control a monster.
Well, yeah, but obviously, Coco was gonna shuffle that.
Oh,
back,
it didn't
so-
say what you shuffled.
Oh, it was the ancient
So you
one.
shuffle the
Yeah,
Mirage.
Ancient Warrior.
I mean, I assume
It
it's
doesn't say
Flame
it in the
Warrior
log
also.
though. That's weird.
Oh, it doesn't say in the log. Weird.
Yeah, right. It just says the 6
Like
in
a bunch
hand.
of normal summons and Mirage. Days.
Yeah, I mean, just activate Mirage. It'll be fine.
Could be anything.
Could be literally anything. Don't
It
attack.
could be
Don't
anything,
attack
don't be
it,
It's just my expired driver's license.
though.
Could be one of 4 specific cards.
Yeah, no.
I think he set the sharp lanius, so you should attack it.
Hold on, I thought you said the
Don't
mimicry
attack it. It's too
lanius.
sharp. You'll get hurt.
Oh, 3 edgy 5 me.
Raid Raptor, edgy Lanius.
I mean, let's be real, that's all the Raid Raptors, though.
Yeah, I just
Well-
want one to be called that. Ooh, this is really good.
And
Remind me, how does Bull Blader work with flip effects?
I don't know.
Base.
After damage calc. Oh, you get the effect. Oh no, you don't.
Oh, I guess I don't.
Bye.
Ooh, sorry.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Ooh,
Cringe man-eater bug.
Uh,
Defeated
Maybe hit the
again.
Oh
man-
yeah, right. Full Blader
That's
work
wild.
with Heraldic Beast Basilisk.
So I think what happened
That.
is it would activate, but you can't, because it can't gain the attack, and it has to gain the attack.
Of course, that's how that
Because
works.
it did flash on screen, because it's
Oh.
mandatory, but it didn't resolve because it can't gain attack points.
So last
Alright,
last
Why-
turn we
why
saw.
can't it?
Hey, so last game
'Cause
we
it's
saw
not
like
on
a.
the field.
Hey, hang on. So
Uh,
last game we saw like a turn 5 kill, was it? This
Yeah.
game we're still seeing Morphtronic Stapling. What's going on here, buddy?
Yeah.
This turn we are on Stapling on turn 6.
Sometimes you open the UA engine and win, and sometimes you don't open the UA engine and then
Man.
you lose.
I
Gosh.
mean,
Sounds about right to
Hey,
me.
what are you talking about?
Well,
This card's
don't
a
be
generic
mad at-
staple.
Don't be mad at a stapler. At stapling, it's harder than it looks.
We made this joke already. This was
I know.
we made
I
this
have
like
to keep
3
making
weeks
the
ago.
joke.
The
I
UA
still
engine
love
wasn't
it,
big
though.
enough, so we had to add some staples.
hmm
Trekkie,
And how else are you gonna add a staple?
I will not shut up.
Trekkie, I'm gonna need you to come to my office.
Jackie, no, come to my office. I'll encourage you.
Alright, I'll come to your office. Dox yourself real
Yay.
quick.
Oh, I'll surely dox myself. And
I'll bleep it out.
Chat.
It's fine.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
cut
do
it out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I don't
I'm-
believe you.
I'm already gonna censor literally everything Trekkie says. Like I'm just gonna bleep it out.
People
Nothing you respond to makes any sense.
People don't know this,
Yeah.
but people don't know this at home. But Trekkie has read my entire social security number every time a card was played. We're just that we're just that sick at editing.
Yep.
oh, interesting.
So why not the Lanius? Oh, I see why not the Lanius.
This man.
I hope so.
Because the Lanius has a cool effect that does something.
I forgot that this card isn't
What
just
effects
shitty
do something?
Black Falcon. Okay.
Might as well.
Oh, he's gonna weaken that Mask of Darkness. This is
Alright,
actually
well,
pretty good.
Time to find out if. Well, I'll wait until. Okay, cool. Ferris did read. We're good.
I did not read. I just happened to play correctly.
Okay. I thought because you were gonna use the sharp lanius to switch it to defense mode, and it has an effect when it was in
I
defense
don't know.
mode.
I mean, I think it already. Oh, Oh, I thought this was when it was normal summon.
It wouldn't have
That's
really.
fine,
It wouldn't have
small
really
summoners
mattered.
Summon this turn during your main phase.
Well, it would have mattered because the Sapling won't be able to die then.
Yeah, but he still attacked, so he could still get the bonus. So it could. It would have been. It would have been fine.
Oh no!
Ooh, the miss.
That's a good way of clearing it.
Oh, this card's
I
karma.
noticed.
This card is karma cut, pretty much.
I noticed.
But it's better karma cut.
It is better.
But it's
karma
also
cut.
worse karma cut in various
yeah,
distant
sure.
ways.
Don't talk about my dino like that.
There are
It's
very few
better.
times where you get the bonus effect of karma cut, anyways, especially in Chaos Draft.
Sometimes pitching as
Yeah.
cost is good, but that's about it.
Oh,
Oh,
I meant like karma cut vanishes from graveyard too.
Ferris.
I always forget about that.
Ferris playing
Yeah.
this base Raid Raptor deck is actually really cool. In my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, Ray Raptors are cool
They
when
are
they're
Ray
not
Raptors are
not
cool.
just like Phantom Knight comboing.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
when they're not, double dealing with Phantom Knights, they're pretty sweet. What is
I mean-
Kotfi getting here? We already know the Naga's in hand. Ah, I
Oh,
see.
okay.
Ashes to ashes.
Did you call him Coffee?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
All
What?
right.
Why did you call him that?
Because initials, like,
Yeah, but it takes just as long. Like, okay.
Not good. All right.
Yeah, it is.
You should win the game, Ferris. In my opinion.
you should.
Lord knows I've tried.
You should win the game though.
Trekkie, that was fantastic.
Unfortunately, I
I'm
haven't.
gonna
played
censor that too,
it.
Chucky.
The real
No.
the real progression of this series is our jokes transitioning from spoken to typed, and it's gonna come to the point where no one's allowed to speak except for the two people dueling, and
Wait,
everyone else
was
just
season
talks in
two-
chat.
Oh,
Wait, was episode 2 the one where we just kept copy pasting vanilla effects?
Yes.
Yeah. So
I got in on it. I was dueling and I got in on it.
Oh, that's great.
Now that you bring it up, actually,
Oh my god, no, we're done.
No,
that bit is not gonna go.
No,
multiple episodes.
no, let's not.
We're not doing it again. That's a one episode bit. It's over.
Anyway,
Whereas anytime I see
I
stapling,
was gonna
I'm
post
going
the
to reference
staple in
South Park.
text.
anyway,
Oh.
anyway, a psychic
no.
soldier that rides on waves of light.
Destroy
Driver's
your house.
Driver is the only card I know like the full text to. I'm pretty sure.
I know Dark.
No, you
Magician
should know
because
White
it's
Dust
generic
Ons.
as
Oh,
fuck.
that's cute.
Well, I mean, I know White Duston and
Anyway.
and like Avram, but like for a complicated flavor text, Driver is like one of the few I have memorized. Probably because I keep opening it.
Then just like get better at Yu-Gi-Oh.
I play Tri Brigade, so I pretty much have no problem with opening it. But
The only cards in his hand that Tail reads are Driver, not the cards with effects.
true.
Exactly.
Yeah, reading cards is cool. Look at this sweet flavor text.
Hey, these words are kind of sideways. I should read these ones.
Hello.
I want to be cute.
No, what you have to do is memorize the flavor text of Evil Swarm Heliotrope and say it word for word.
True.
I don't even know what it is.
Okay.
It's backwards.
What's going on
Oh,
here?
is it actually?
Oh,
It is
I
actually
see what
backwards.
you're doing.
Oh my god, imagine adding Mirage of Nightmare back to your head.
Oh,
Imagine.
that's
Bro.
actually really funny.
It's pretty cute. You're not gonna lie.
I don't love this, but fine.
Oh, I don't love
That-
this. Let me
that's
just special summon a
Heliotrope.
monster from my deck.
It's not very good.
Oh man!
Let me just
Oh.
like get a
I
free
love
level 5
emergency
monster.
teleport.
Anyways.
Nah, that's fine.
Ah!
Oh shit, you can't special summon from the extra deck this turn, Ferris.
I mean, that emergency teleport did cost 1,000,000 life points. By the way, Goat, when I was editing, like doing the last minute edits on the video that
Mhm.
for week 1, I was doing chapters, so that's easily split up.
Mhm.
Our match, Goat,
Yeah, it's pretty quick, right?
was 40 minutes long.
Sounds pretty
edited.
quick.
Oh, I probably could have just. Well, that's fine.
Yubi and I played an extra game, and we were done in like half that time.
Yeah. I play fast. It's just that you keep playing cards that are good, and I keep playing cards that are bad.
Uh-huh.
It's not fair.
Are you implying that I can only beat you if I play better cards?
You can beat me in so many ways, Tail. You can beat me with what's it called? With a structure deck. Have you seen me play frogs?
It's fair.
Level Eater, the boy!
The boy, the dude.
The level
Make
eater,
Link
the level eater
Make Link-
beatdown is so funny.
Make Link
I
Revo
think-
do it. You won't.
I'm a little curious why we switched to defense.
I mean, I once OTK'd using nothing but attacks from Level Eater,
Give me your Bowl Blader.
That's awesome,
That's base.
actually.
and
I
I will
remember I used to
never
play-
be able to do it again.
Yeah, one of my favorite decks I ever played was Dark Worlds or Dark Lords with Level Eater.
Come
Oh
on.
no!
Wait a minute.
here it
Anti-fun
is.
measures have been put in place.
We didn't Hall of Fame this card?
No.
Yeah, I was
We did.
surprised. We did not.
Because
This card
Tail
was. Hang
like,
on.
Oh,
This-
it'll get worse as things goes on.
literally
and it's
true.
like-
Literally true.
Still.
I don't think I don't think there's a problem with it. Like, as like yes, there is the idea. Whoa, I'm echoing.
Whoa.
There's the idea that it will get. Oh wait, what? Okay, that it'll get worse with time, but also like, there's nothing wrong with using a ban on it if it gets bad. Like,
Yeah.
if we preemptively ban everything before the game even starts, it's like, what's the point?
I mean, it's Playground Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, it's one of those things where even Goat's Mike disagreed with the point he was making, so it was
Apparently,
hard.
Jesus.
Anyway, I was gonna say anyway, activate Dark Hole, but this is pretty good too.
My
This works?
headphones suddenly
Is
stopped working, and I thought they broke for a hot minute there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this
Nice.
isn't a. Oh, that isn't a quick effect. Whoops.
Just headphones.
I just can't.
Smoke mosquito. Oh, that doesn't work, right?
Smoke mosquito.
I have game here, so unless Tail draws a battle trap, there's no reason.
Tail.
Yeah, unless Gale does something.
Tail.
I mean, Tail.
Unless Tail, the person not playing, draws.
Ferris is getting disrespected so hard that he literally isn't even in the match anymore.
I'm
Well, that sucked. Sorry, Doc.
Oh no.
Ferris, what were you playing this week? I guess Raid
What was-
Raptor?
Raid
Raid
Raptor?
Raptor.
Pretty much.
It was cool.
It is exactly how it always goes.
It was a game of Yu-Gi-Oh!
It was a game.
Unlike our other games, I guess.
I mean, not like
our
what
other games
happened
are
last
like-
week with my computer and whatnot.
Our
Oh,
other games
my
were
gosh.
bad. This one was a game.
I guess.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oko literally said, I can't rely on Snipe Hunter. I'll just use a Snipe Hunter that doesn't actually need
It
my
doesn't
dice
miss.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing with that snipe hunt. With the, I made my deck, so there are only one monster I'm playing two of. So unless I mill the one specific monster twice,
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Newbie.
Anyways,
Newbie.
Anyway.
Newbie.
we're falling with
What?
Yang Zings. Is that what we're doing here?
This is what we're doing.
Invading as
Maybe.
many battles as possible?
I
Perhaps.
am.
Perhaps.
So what you're telling me is that UV just opens Wave Motion Cannon every game?
I guess, apparently.
I mean, it helped that I have two.
Damn, this Photon Thrasher is really really aggressively threatening my Yangzing stall package. I need to bottomless this. You thought he was going for an Xyz. I'm surprised you didn't wait for the Xyz.
Little did you know that.
I have trust issues. Okay.
Yeah. Little did you know that Yubi actually has 3 bottomless.
I was thinking like, oh, surely you don't bottomless this unless you assume they're not gonna make an Xyz. And then you said, well, I thought they were gonna make an Xyz, so.
I mean, no. You see, Ubi had the correct read of just being like, "This feels right." Therefore, I would do it.
Oh, this is actually really good.
Okay, so step 1, this.
Uh-oh.
There.
It's chain link too.
This
They
is...
missed
It is
timing.
chain link 2. Yep,
Oh,
we do
no,
this time.
wait, no, I thought, wasn't it? Oh, there it is.
We do
There
this
it
is
is.
chain link 3.
Because it's chain like 3 now.
Activate...
Timing.
Damn it, I was gonna
No,
say
no, it's
activate
the-
Vanity's Call.
Oh, deck devastation virus.
Deck devastation virus.
Yeah, don't you know that this card has Mech Knight's
Oh.
energy?
Speaking of,
Huh.
Mech Knight on the top of the deck.
And I love how UV played around it too.
I mean, I will.
Okay, what's this do? Oh, Ego Boost? Sure, that's fine.
When you know it's a Mech Knight on top, you can do that.
That's fine.
Pretty
So,
much.
like, that was cool for Goat, but also, I think that Yubi and Goat are almost even in card advantage now.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
nice.
but my life is points are terrible and her card quality is better than mine.
Yeah,
I mean,
Like,
if
burn
you're
ball.
looking at the stinkers, well, one stinker that was in my hand, you would not agree with me.
Yubi
I'm
sitting
just gonna
on
be blunt.
double white dust on.
I wish.
White.
One of them is really decent. One of them is not.
Wait a minute, pass? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't like I said, her card quality is way better than mine.
I guess so, damn.
Yeah,
Of
tough
course,
is
I draw the
tough.
one that I don't want.
Unknown Synchron!
Unknown Synchron? What?
Guess I'm drawing unknown synchron.
Guess we've got a level 8 next turn.
What?
We synchro
That is
summon him.
nuts. I love it. Okay, but do I go for...
I have a feeling I
Do
know
I
what
go-
Goat's playing, but I'm not sure.
Do I do the stupid thing?
Yeah.
UV, you should win the game. That's what
I
you should
can't. I physically cannot.
Well, then do the stupid
You-
thing if you can't win anyway.
do.
Alright,
You should
I'll
put
do the stupid
1300
thing.
damage on board.
I will put 22
Yeah.
damage on board the
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
It's okay, it floats, bro.
I thought
It
you meant
works.
stupid like funny, not stupid like
What?
bad.
Rainbow Karimo!
Yeah.
This sets
What
up
is
a
this, just like
column.
level 1 control?
Oh
That's the
no! Chucky, I really wish you
It's
didn't.
got-
I really wish you didn't point that out to me.
Why?
Oh, she didn't need to point it out. This is what I've been waiting to do for the
Yeah.
last like 3 turns.
That's why you play it. It makes a column.
That's so dumb. The
You know,
worst.
just for that,
The worst.
No.
The worst mech.
I'm not allowing it.
Oh.
I'm not allowing it.
That's fine.
You are not getting a column.
So what
Do
7
you have
are we
Yazi?
making?
Do you have
here?
Yazi? Yo, if you have Yazi, I'll cry.
If it's
I do not
Yazi,
have Yazi. I just
Okay.
have the best girl.
oh yeah, Black
sure.
Black Rose and the
Please
EMZ.
do not
Of
You should,
activate
course.
this.
you should activate her effect. You should activate her effect.
Nah.
Is Black Rose canonically female? I don't know that.
I don't know at this rate.
Probably.
Who knows? The world may never know.
Cannot
okay.
change.
It's like-
Oh, this card isn't going to be able to change control. Your snatch steal will never work. for you.
Yeah, you aren't gonna be able to steal no snatches anytime soon.
We joke about that, but there will be a point where somewhere this
Blue
will come up.
Thunder makes his return.
Blue Thunder T45. Woo! Oh yes,
So
you're
glad
going to
to turn
obviously
it
beat
back.
over my Black Rose.
I am.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I need
We
specifically
have
one
good
out.
cards.
I had a feeling.
Hey,
So,
we were
like,
on sync.
Seeing
Uh.
full power UA and Black Rose and Cataster makes me concerned about my deck that looks like a week 1 deck.
Well, Black Rose is not super uncommon. The Cataster is a problem. Go! Did you literally come
I
in
pulled
here
it out
and
of-
did you literally come in here and say like, "Oh, my card quality isn't that good anyway"? Summon Cataster.
I meant the cards. I was saying the cards on my hand and field compared to the cards on her hand and field. My card quality was not good enough to compete. I'm not saying my deck is worse.
Oh no, the
Wasn't-
last card in my hand is absolutely terrible. Unless I draw one other specific card, I'm going to be completely blunt with you. Otherwise, it's just a bingus.
You playing
Yeah,
Soy?
my deck.
Hey, you playing Soitsu
It's called-
Doitsu or what? Come on.
Catastrophe.
Not like
Otherwise, it's just a
catastrophe. That's
bungalow.
obviously only for you.
Catastrophe down, but now we have another monster.
Whoa.
And I will say, for those of wondering, where did we get Catastor? It was in my bonus pack. So
Yeah, it was in his bonus pack.
Oh, so
Yes.
this is Coco's fault. I can blame
Yes.
Coco for all the problems this week. That's awesome.
Pretty much.
That actually makes me so hyped.
No columns for you.
No column.
No column. Only destruction.
Yeah, I played around that really well. I'm actually kind of.
I will
You
also
did.
say for the viewers, Rainbow Kribo was also in my pack, so that was
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
so I get
fine.
to bonus. I get to ban you at this point. That's awesome.
You want to attack?
You don't get to blame him for the wave motion cannon, but it did get outed, so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna blame him for the wave motion cannon. The wave motion cannon was doo-doo caca.
Listen. I mean, I have accepted my role as the villain of the series. Like, it is-
I really
Yeah, but
tried
keep
to
your
be
villainous
"Oh,
shit
surely
to-
you're not the villain twice.
Keep your villainous shit to the second to your game. You know.
no, I am corrupting everyone.
Trickstar reincarnation, huh?
That's base.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
gonna do
base.
it for you, Yubi. I really
Yeah.
I believe, you know.
Oh, wait, why isn't this a best of 3?
It is a best
no.
of 3?
It is.
Oh, I'm sorry. It should be here. Wait.
No,
I
it's not
will-
best of three.
Oops.
Oh, it isn't?
There. That's my.
Oopsie doopsie.
That's my be.
Goda's getting
Guess what?
banned
Yeah.
again?
Do I? I think I have to side this in because it's very funny.
This is still the first match.
Oh,
Nothing.
my.
Nothing bad.
This is
happened.
my. By the way, this is the first time I'm actually looking at my deck list in like a week and a half because I didn't look at it before I like joined. This is a cool list. I'm kind of. There's some cool cards in here.
This is a cool list. Who built this?
Yeah, no, like I'm pretty happy with this. Like what am I signing out? I guess this. No, it's kind of funny. I'll side these. A lot of cool cards. Who would have thought?
What about cool
Goat,
cards
you-
are cool?
Goat, you're a fucker sometimes.
I don't know what's in my deck. I built this like 2 weeks ago.
You literally, you built this like 2 weeks
No better
ago.
than anyone else what's in your deck.
I only built this a
Um,
few days ago, but I've already forgotten everything that I put in it.
This was weeks ago.
Nice.
Literal weeks.
Literal weeks. I mean, get with the program. Duh.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to set the. I feel bad for playing this card. Okay. You can go.
I'll just instant fusion here.
What are we instant fusioning for?
Just the goodest boy. Panzer Dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that is good.
This is not a
And
dog.
then- He's still a goodest boy, and
Do
I'll
y'all,
also
do y'all's
have-
dogs look like
That's a
this?
dog. Look at Panzer Dragon. That's a dog.
Yeah.
That is
That's such
that
a
is
dog.
not a dog.
I mean, it can't talk, so it's a dog, right? That's how this works.
Want to hear a fun fact about Panzer Dragon?
Oh,
They
absolutely.
gave this card like an evolved form with
And
like
it's
link
worse.
arrows and shit. But the only version of it that appears is in a spell card. The monster card does
Defense
not
draw.
exist.
Get upstart
That is-
goblin.
That's awful.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's called like Parallel Panzer, and it's an evolved Panzer Dragon. But the monster in the artwork doesn't exist.
Oh, why'd you have to hit the one that?
That is very.
I wanted.
Oh,
No, like that's a fine card. Like I don't care, but I want you to hit the other one because I don't want to use it. Okay.
I was taking a guess which one you were bellyaching about, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Just let me
my
summon
settings.
one more thing. I just want to like make this once. I don't care if I win or lose. Just I need one more turn.
You're definitely getting one more turn. Like what?
I mean, there's
That's
probably a
cool.
lot more turns in this game.
Yeah. Okay. What? Okay. Light. That's a light. Is this? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay.
Oh, you have your own instant fusion. I see.
do.
Oh, cool.
My
everyone
target
has
is
Do you have
guilty as denied.
I mean, to be fair, Trekkie,
yeah,
this is
good
literally a
night.
common.
Yeah, it must be really easy to pull.
I mean, I'm right there with you. I didn't pull instant fusion all of last season, by the way.
Are you stealing my
I didn't
Panzer
pull it till the
Dragon?
second last episode.
I am.
Oh, yeah,
stealing
what's
the
special?
Panzer.
I
I am.
No, my
Also-
boy. My goodly boy.
I'm not gonna say anything.
No, obviously I know she gets the effect. Jesus,
Okay,
calm
yeah.
down.
Also, ever since
It's
Yubi
like
brought
if
up,
you could like not attack, that would be like super cool.
I mean,
My not attack with my 1850 card.
I have trust issues. For all I know, you have an ego boost.
I actually am passing by the way.
oh,
Okay, cool. Okay, so I don't care if this doesn't work. I'm
What
doing
the
it.
Fuck.
Shocked.
What the
Kage,
fuck?
Kage.
Y'all have
Well,
this card?
I gotta know where this is going. Like I'm just
Let me see the shock.
please make shock. Yes.
Not quite.
Oh,
I see.
That's not
Sorry,
Shockmaster.
I wanted.
Uh,
I thought Shockmaster would be
attachment.
too mean.
Oh wait, holy shit, this is hilarious.
This is
Yeah.
really funny.
Oh, okay.
No.
She didn't. We're good. Okay. So I will.
Yeah, okay.
Hello. Okay. Can
Oh,
I
wait a
get my
minute. Couldn't
effect,
you have
please?
gotten Panzer Dragon twice?
Could have gotten
Yeah.
two Panzer
I
Dragon
could have.
activations here.
But
Yeah.
I figured. Oh wait.
Instead, we are
Right.
getting two Lina activations.
Let's
It'll be
grab the
fine. He doesn't
Rainbow
have-
Karibo.
Oh,
It's just
oh.
searching for Rainbow Karibo, like.
Also, Lina's once per turn.
Oh.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
still
I
could've
can
gotten
attack
two
any
Panzers.
monster.
You can.
Oh,
Now I have
wait.
Rainbow Karibo.
The only problem is
This was
I
we never
forgot.
we never claimed to be good at Yu-Gi-Oh.
this was not our best turn.
It was not, but it was funny, so I'm happy.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Oh, you're.
Oh, Vest.
Oh.
Oh, I thought we were about to. I thought we were about to see the.
Twice.
I thought we were. Yeah, I thought we were about to see C32. I was gonna pop off.
That
Like-
would have been so cool. I just didn't have it. I'm sorry, everyone.
I pulled C32 week 1. I wish I could give it to you.
It would have been cool, but at the same
do
time,
that.
it just kind of sucks nards.
I mean, it is bad, but
It-
it's
it
cool.
do.
I especially love how you can only activate it when you're hella losing.
Yeah. But the animals.
Sure.
Right. Wait, what? Oh, is this an Armades?
If this Link summoned card is destroyed by battle.
No.
Link summoned.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to do something else. Why didn't this work?
Oh,
Uh,
I think it's also Armades.
Vespinato?
I
No,
realized.
that's
Okay,
not as
I realized.
well.
I realized what happened.
I don't think so.
I read this
I,
problem.
Does the opponent's
I
monster have
am
to attack
so
it, not the other
confused
way?
now.
It's destroyed by an opponent's attack or card
Yeah,
effect.
yeah.
Okay. I thought it was.
Okay.
That's
Okay, it's only life points. It's not like there's a wave motion cannon on the field.
Oh, there isn't. Don't worry.
Oh, you didn't have to point it out. No
So
fun.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm not
face
scared of
up.
wave motion. Am I okay with this? I feel like. Okay. Yeah. We'll draw and see if I can get some.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh! At its finest, everyone.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, y'all better not let this game go. I need to be right back, but you guys be entertaining for the camera, and if you say
Yeah.
something stupid, I will
I
cut it out.
mean,
Okay.
well,
Gotcha.
this might be
See y'all
somewhat
later.
entertaining.
Oh.
quote unquote.
Oh.
Sure.
Right. see you in
I'm
a
giving
couple.
you so much room for mech knights.
All right, Yubi. I'm really sorry about this, but you've really given me no choice.
Oh, I
Sure,
know I
over.
haven't.
I've
What
been
is it gonna be
I've been
like?
trying not to activate this card for a long time
Oh, wow!
because I want to be actually entertaining and not the lamest of the lame. But
Hey, Ferb, I know what we're banning this week.
thank you,
Yeah.
please get it out of here. I drew this card and I was just like, oh, never mind. My deck
I
sucks.
will
I
say,
hate this.
it's hilarious that you chose to do this right when Tail leaves. So when Tail gets
Yeah.
back,
He's
walking
going to be
on the-
so mad. I mean, hey, you're still burning yourself out, so
Yeah,
it works
also have
just
this card.
lovely for me.
Oh yeah, this. I think.
The
I'm not
effect
saying
activates
it.
on the field. The effect activates on the field, so I think it is negated. But I'm not
I'm
entirely
pretty
sure.
sure this sends itself for cost, and
It
Imperial
does,
Order,
but the effect resolves on the field.
I'm pretty
either-
sure Imperial
either
Order
way, I'm
is
doing this,
continuously
whatever.
negating the same way that Skill Drain does.
I have
So
no
if
idea.
it tributes for cost, it should be fine.
Well, it doesn't matter.
That
There
doesn't
was a
matter
matter.
best
anymore.
tornado.
We're not
But are
gonna
you going
find
to
out
set
today.
something? You're not going to be cool.
I don't have anything to set. My entire hand is monsters that can't be summoned.
Uncool.
Well, then
you're
that's
not
your
doing
fault. I
wrong.
don't know what to tell you.
Sounds like a YP.
Woo! That's a funny card to draw. It's not a good card, but it's a funny card.
I mean, we take
Um,
funny cards.
We do.
Oh wait, actually wait, this might be pretty decent.
I mean, it won't be, but go for it.
Wow.
Okay, can you do 200 damage, UV?
I mean, I mean, if I
do
draw
200,
something that
you
But
can
I
kill him
don't-
with his own Imperial Order.
the thing is,
We'll summon
oh, that
Mahama.
works.
We'll summon
I
Mahama.
No, you're not.
Sure, that's fine.
Interesting.
Special summon Photon Pressure.
Anyways,
Anyways,
Well, okay. Now my play,
yeah.
now my play's less cool. I was gonna synchro for something, but now I have to XYZ for something.
okay, you go ahead, do it, King.
It's not,
All right, I'm back.
it's not as cool.
Oh,
right, you're back.
fuck. I was really hoping we didn't see this card.
I was hoping I didn't see it also. I opened it and went, oh.
Go-
Shoobity boop.
You left the moment this was flipped.
well,
Yeah,
Awesome.
you really did.
Awesome.
Oh, right. I forgot. It can do that.
Yeah, this card has an effect. It's really cool, actually.
It
Wow.
has
Oh,
an
that's
effect.
fine.
Okay.
If you just wanted to
Materials.
detach both materials.
Yeah,
We're just going to special summon Panzer Dragon.
This is something you can do?
This is the most Panzer Dragon I've ever seen in one duel.
This is very based, actually.
The amount of Panzer Dragon.
Can we
No one
we
has
can
ever pandered this
Uh,
we might
dragon.
be able to kill Goat this turn.
Please kill me.
I'm trying to
End
think.
me. Get me out of my misery, Yubi.
Yubi, do you have a
200.
Do you have a monster with 1600
Oh,
or more attack?
I was
It's
saying that you could use Hinotama, but then I
Wait,
realized
why
Hinotama's back in
1600
the
specifically?
Because
we're-
that's
we're-
how many
we're-
life
Yeah,
points
I
he
just-
has
oh,
left.
duh. Okay,
game.
I have it.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I didn't.
Okay, all right.
What if we
Coaching.
coached the hell out of Yubi? What if we told Yubi how to win the game?
This should be it should be obvious. What do you mean? She brought back Panzer Dragon. How could this not have been the plan?
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna be
I
real
had
with
a.
you, Tail.
Oh,
He was bringing back Panzer Dragon to sit on it, not to clear the monster on field.
Okay, fine. I'm
Let
sorry.
me read what this thing does again.
I was trying to summon before, by the way.
Wins.
It only summons when they attack, apparently.
I mean, at this point,
It's
pretty good. fine. I'll shut
Okay,
up so that I
so-
don't coach more. I'll shut up. But
Yeah, yeah.
We're just gonna turn this into a top deck war
Okay.
because
Oh, you're gonna Black Rose me? Oh, cool. Okay.
yeah, I'm just gonna black rose. What?
Alright, I'm fine with that.
Wait, I don't. Unless if I'm just like missing something on Yes.
You're missing whatever cards in.
No,
No, it's
I mean, I just,
Okay,
like,
cool.
I feel like
Do you have
I feel like the
back row?
thing you missed, Yubi, was
Oh.
IO was mandatory. It was gonna burn him a little more.
sure.
It doesn't matter. He just can't summon
but-
exactly.
The difference
I don't know,
between 100
Suwani
and
Fire
800 is just
things.
a whole lot.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'm gonna banish the light in the
Oh.
dark.
Does IO not just
Oh,
does IO just not kill you or what?
No,
It
it doesn't.
kills you
I don't
with
know.
exactly
Yeah, it
700.
mandatorily goes to the grave, and that's it, folks.
Lame.
So I was staring at the stupid Thunderstrike kaiju.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know that.
That is also true.
You think
It's
I know
just
about
when
how
your opponent
kaiju's work?
summons a monster.
I'm an idiot.
That's how bottomless works, not how kaiju's work.
It's It's when your
Alright.
opponent summons a monster.
Fuck. Come on.
Since you're
buddy.
just
you
summoning a
kaiju
monster
them,
for your
you can-
opponent.
If
That's
you
where
get
it is.
kaiju, you can bottomless the kaiju you just got.
This hand is
you want.
kind of suspect. It's a little sus imposter.
Oh,
if you
I've
hear
got
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
problem. I do have the same problem.
Go ahead.
And I'll admit, I was trying to see if I could find a way to make Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiends.
I see. So
Get
you were
outta here.
greedy.
Just a little.
Yubi
Uh,
with game in her hands. But what if
But what if Tyrant Red Dragon Arch?
Yes.
what if I made a level
I'm
12
going to get it out
synchro?
one of these days.
I'm
and you're
pretty
gonna
sure-
hate me
I'm
for
pretty
it.
sure this is how this works, but if I'm wrong, I'm mega punished.
It works.
It works.
This thing
think-
will not be able to send a monster your opponent controls.
Well, because it's not summoned.
Yes, but also
Yes.
your opponent needs more monsters than you.
I still don't want the giant asshole on field.
He's not
Yeah,
an
yeah, I'm
asshole.
just
He's
saying.
loyal. It's in his name.
Guan Yu,
I'm just saying it couldn't do the thing.
I
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
anyway,
And here's
I
the other
will
giant
summon,
asshole.
I will activate Pandaborg.
Yep.
We sure are.
Or Krebon,
I will
because
s-
that's all you ever think about.
Oh no, this card can't get Krebons. You think this is a good
Wait, it's just-
card?
Level
Oh,
4
it's-
specifically.
Oh, it's just
Oh.
specifically level
Special
4.
summon
thought-
Time
oh.
Thief Winder.
Yo, based.
Panda
Oh,
Borg.
remember
If you're
Effects?
making actual time these work, I will love you.
You get the effect?
Hall of
By
Fame,
week
so.
3.
Oh wait, we banned Redoor. Even
Yeah,
though
Redoor
I
is
don't think it's
very
a problem.
Normal summon Krebon.
I don't
There's
think
the
it's a
crab.
problem.
I drew
What do you say?
Anyway,
Look at. Hey, I found the Krevins.
I found the Krebons. Activate Penguin Brave.
Oh, are we gonna bounce Photon Thrasher? I think we should bounce Photon
Oh,
Thrasher.
I think
Yes,
that
you
I
have
think
to
that's a
go.
really great idea, actually. I think that maybe that's exactly what we should do.
I mean,
Anyway,
sometimes
feel-
you
feel
just
free to
wanna
blow
go
me
for the
out.
extra damage.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
the wall of D.
That hurts.
It does kind of hurt.
Wall of these nuts.
Ooh, you got me. Damn, you got me.
I'm cutting that out of this episode.
Oh no,
Thank
it's
you.
it's going in.
Wow.
I don't want that on the record.
No,
Don't
we
want
need
that.
to have it on the
Too late.
record. It is
Oh.
on.
Did you know this card can bounce back row?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, this card is really
Uh,
nice.
Well,
Shouts out to like Progression Season 2, Episode 2, where Simo had lethal if he bounced the back row, but didn't know it could do that.
True.
I tried to bounce your Marinsa's field spell back when you cheated against me.
Normal summon.
Yeah,
Activate Goblinberg.
Yep.
Guess what I'm making? You'd never guess.
Oh yeah, this card still exists. Huh?
You'd never
Whoa.
guess on planet Earth.
No one banned this card, by the way.
why
yeah.
didn't we ban this
You didn't
card?
do that.
Because that's the only card. That's the only copy of that card we're gonna see, most likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
don't want to keep seeing it.
But I hate this card.
I
What's
think it's a cool card.
Also, don't equate only copy to you can only get it one way.
Okay.
I'm only
You can get it many
It's
ways.
still a 500 attack monster that doesn't have any protection.
I'm in kind of an awkward position, but I guess I'll do it like this. I'll make pen transaction.
Oh, what's this?
That's very funny.
Oh, the boy!
It doesn't work, but it's funny.
Oh, well, I'm not keeping it around anyway.
Aw,
It's Vespanado.
I thought you were gonna keep him.
I know, but I actually
Alright,
can't
let's
get
see how
over.
this works.
I realize I can't get over Photon Thrasher. So
If only you had a way to pop a card on the field.
Yeah, if only
Yeah,
you had a
oh,
way
this
to
is
like
so
pop
funny.
a card on the
Let's go. Let's
the
go.
heartfelt appeal.
that's
Yo!
It's very funny.
that's devastating.
Well, you get it back. Oh well.
I get
Yeah.
it back on his next turn after he's linked with it.
Yeah.
I thought it was the end phase.
Yeah, wouldn't that be balanced
Your
and
next
cool?
end phase.
Anyway.
This card is balanced. It's not good.
I guess. It really shouldn't be able to
By
trigger off of my
complaining about a heartfelt
Meluseek.
appeal being too strong.
It really
Well,
shouldn't
too
be able
bad
to
it
trigger
does.
off of Meluseek. Let's be real here.
It's battle
No.
damage.
Yeah, you
It's spell
attack.
damage.
you
It's a
attack
direct
directly.
attack. It's a
And you're
direct
just
attack.
getting my Vespanado? Cool.
Yeah.
Both of these cards say when you do battle damage, activate effect. Why would they not be at the same time?
Because Meluseek...
Exactly.
I don't care. Am I dead here? I think I'm dead.
You might be dead.
I don't know.
Oh no, you're not.
Dead.
No, you're not.
Wow, that
I
was
can't-
an exceedingly frustrating hand,
Oh,
actually.
there you go.
Oh,
Oh, you'll get him next time, champ. I think.
If
Maybe.
only this
Who
was a
knows?
best 2 out of 3.
If only.
Oh,
Oh, you still have the
awesome.
150 life
I'm
points.
left on
Those are
150.
Dynamorphia levels. You got this. Come on.
I'm up to 2 cards versus 7. That's what I'm seeing. I
yeah.
guess it's
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, just draw Dark
essentially.
Pole. Duh.
Also, if you pop the Vespanado, you get a monster.
I
Yeah,
don't
Oh
know
no,
that-
XYZ
I can't
summon.
do that.
Oh, XYZ summon. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Whatever. I'll just draw better this game. Okay.
Yep.
It just draw better.
Uh-oh. But
Continue,
Coco drew better too.
that much better.
I
Oh
also
no.
we have both drawn the better,
Oh,
especially since
I
have both.
I think you should
Remember
maybe
half of
stop.
the deck?
I think you should maybe talk for yourself.
should.
Just a piece of advice.
Gotcha.
So-
Gotcha.
Is Perfect Ace gonna live through this week? 'Cause
No.
No.
I mean,
I really don't want it to.
I'm surprised you all think Perfect Ace is the hit, but like
Oh,
No,
absolutely.
I'm
What do you-
pretty sure.
I don't
No, Mighty
care.
Slugger is the hit. That is the actual hit.
There's another level 4 though.
I mean,
If it was the only level 4, I'd agree. But there's Libero Spiker, and you can just play 3 of those.
You have to pull them.
They're
Also true.
commons.
Yeah.
They're commons both in a main set and in a side set that we pull from.
that's why I'm saying Mighty Slugger is the one that you should try and go for.
I think player manager actually.
I'm surprised
I love-
nobody's talking about the field spell.
Yeah, I was about to say you probably just banned the field spell. The field spell seems to be the issue here.
I mean, I just want
Well,
UA
which
to live a
one?
little longer.
I don't.
don't.
Which field spell?
I have seen these cards in 3 series now. I don't want to see them anymore.
Can we ban UA Stadium and not Hyper Stadium?
Sure. For you,
But-
FA player.
let's not just throw FAs out. Let's not throw that FA baby out with the UA bathwater, okay?
UA bathwater.
Yeah. Whatever. Just go through your advantage loop. Hurry up.
No.
Player Manager is a good card. Technically, there's no advantage here. It's the same, yeah.
There's no advantage loop. Proceeds to pop a card.
Advantage loops? What are those? It's just popping a card that's different.
What am I doing here?
He doesn't have a negate on your turn. On this turn.
No, I know. I'm just wondering how I deal with this
Next turn,
situation.
however. Ooh.
Mm.
I think I'll
He'll
just
ace it so perfectly. He's an honor student.
I'll let it be like this.
Hey, maybe UA Stadium is a problem.
You think
Yeah.
that the field spell deck getting its field spell is an issue? I would have never guessed.
Feeling UA would be an issue when I made that pack, but I was like, we'll hit it.
Yeah, go ahead. That's
Sure
fine.
will.
Yeah, just destroy a card, like,
Animo.
easy peasy.
Tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. There we
Oh
go.
my god.
I guess.
Well, torrential. Oh, that's a good card.
What am I doing with it
It's a
though?
book.
Does it
We're
even
throwing a book at someone.
does it even
You can
matter
stop
what
the
I'm doing?
negate. You can stop the negate. You can stop the attack from the big card. You can. There's a lot of things.
You can stop the Armades.
I guess I'm gonna stop the Armades.
Seems unlikely.
You know it.
Or-
We'll just attack.
Now I have a decision to make. This will stay on the field until my next turn, correct? This player manager.
Player manager. It just stays on the field.
Right, but are we to a point where it's gonna? Is it gonna trigger again? Like, is it gonna come out again? Is my question.
I would have to return it to my hand for that to happen.
I guess.
Which,
I guess I'll just activate Dynamishes now.
yeah.
Probably need to get rid of the negate. I'm not in love with the
Fair.
solution, but
Single bones.
Pwned.
I don't really have a good draw here. I think I have to take. I mean, this is the only way I guess I get out of this. So
All right. So I gotta be aware of water monsters. Got it.
It is big.
You got it. All right.
I mean, he does have the Nightmare Penguin engraved. It just depends on if he has, I don't know.
that's a
Then he just, like-
miserable draw.
I mean, the UA engine is kind of over, right? Like, the ace is
hope
pretty much.
gone.
It's
Pretty
over.
much.
It's over. It's just that he has 8 cards to my 9 or to my 3.
Yes.
That is true.
The UA engine is over. That being said, it's done its job.
Yeah,
That's-
it has succeeded.
Oh,
That's
I-
like saying,
I meant,
oh,
like, over. Like, I hope it's gone next week.
oh, well, I mean, it's definitely gone next week.
Like, I hope it's over.
Well, hold
like,
on,
it's
hold on.
done
We can
with.
talk about this, guys.
We are not talking about this.
Listen,
We're not letting another pendulum happen.
Which card? I guess I should just do it. Yeah, this sucks.
That's
That's a
not
good card.
bad.
I mean, doesn't it blow?
Wind.
Can
Yes.
This is actually a dark, so
can we kill Yugi, please?
no.
I mean,
we
it's
cannot.
a gale. It's a whirlwind. That's what I'm going for.
Didn't you already kill UB? They're fine.
I hope
I
that,
am a ghost.
I wish that I could have gotten rid of Slugger, but oh, okay.
I mean, you totally still
Jeez.
could have.
I forgot about that equip spell. It's like the best equip spell of the game,
Oh
too.
yeah, we're done here.
UAs.
This is 4K damage.
yeah.
Dope.
yeah.
All right. Well, that was really fun.
Actually, it's exact lethal.
My case during the ban segments for my UAs.
Oh, I'm not.
You can-
I'm not listening to it. I'm banning from your
okay.
deck.
You're entitled
I
to your
think-
case.
Yeah, I think we should hear him out. We're not gonna we're not gonna agree or anything, but I would love to hear what his attempt.
Oh,
to
I'm not
defending
listening
it
to
is.
shit. I know exactly what I'm banning, and I
Oh,
refuse to do anything else.
I know my band too, so.
UB, are you
Isn't
really
that
gonna? UB, are you gonna take IO from me?
Please,
I mean,
please do.
I might.
Please, oh my God, don't defend
The
Imperial Order.
IO
Jesus
the
Christ.
IO I never got to activate and that someone else pulled. Okay. The
Oh,
IO
I
that
told you,
the
but
IO
he's
that
one
never
that
managed to
played it.
the IO that never managed to stop the UA player. Yeah.
I mean, the IO weirdly enough was bad for Goat because it just kept costing him life points.
Yeah.
As opposed
flipped
to
it 'cause-
wave motion cannon, which would have not cost him life points at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, the IO was only good for Goat. It cost him life points less than he would have taken, and he
That's
won
good.
the game.
Yeah.
That's a nice Sabersaurus.
That is a
It
nice
is a really cool
Sabersaurus,
Sabersaurus.
isn't it?
So, Trekkie, what are you playing this week?
I mean,
Sabersaurus.
he's normally gentle, so
Yeah.
he's gotta be a
Can't
nice
you see?
guy.
But you see, it's clearly she's playing Sabersaurus. What?
But be careful. If it becomes angered, it turns terribly ferocious.
Oh God.
Oh,
You are
just
not
imagine
letting me
all the
keep
damage it
this
could do
on
to the
field.
prairies.
Just not doing anything about this.
What? I don't have it. I don't have any plays. My deck sucks.
Oh sure, just don't do anything about it. I don't mind.
Just Sabersaurus is
I really
vibing.
just thought I was putting a 1900 guy there to protect my life points, but okay.
I don't want to make it become angered. It'll turn terribly ferocious.
You're right. You're right. How could I forget?
Yes.
Jesus.
Well, you
Could
should
I be
just let it.
so foolish?
You should just let it enjoy relaxing in its nest in the prairies.
You let him
As any
eat
good
his
Samaritan
living
would
water on the
do.
field. Now face the wrath of Frostosaurus.
I hope so.
If she tributes Sabersaurus for Frostosaurus, I'll just scoop. You know what?
Out
You
of
deserve it.
respect,
Yeah,
have
you
to
deserve it.
now.
I would deserve it. You're right.
Exactly.
Uh,
You
But
should
the question
end your
is
turn.
is she still playing Frostosaurus?
I'm just thinking about how much I respect any of your cards.
Don't respect anything about me, Trekkie. Ever.
I also forgot what you're playing.
Random cards. What do you mean?
I think we saw Mech Knights. We saw a Chaos Sork.
You saw one Mech Knight, one Chaos Sork. You saw the Imperial Order.
Yeah.
You saw Ga.
All right. You know what? That's enough things for me to decide this is it. Obsessive Uvua loop.
Okay, well now I need to read this.
What?
Target synchro. Shift, switching from hand. If this person is there, target synchro once you find it. Okay, sure.
This is a tuner that comes back forever.
Oops.
This is a pretty cool card.
And
A
it's
Crimson Blader.
Yeah.
yo.
You shall not
So there is
summon
no
any
gap
of your big
happening.
monsters.
Okay.
Unless this is Maneater Bug, then I'll cry.
Close.
I mean, it's not. Oh,
Scrum
that
I mean,
works.
yeah, that's also.
This still destroys a monster by battle. I'll take the trade.
Yeah, the Crimson
Yeah.
Blighter effect still goes down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope it does.
Well, this
So
game
what
is.
even is a squamata?
It's a type of
What is
lizard.
a squamata?
It's a squid. No, a squamata is a type of lizard. It's like a reptile.
So-
Can't you tell?
I mean, it looks like that it's just a bunch of rings. Like, I could just
Clearly a
attach a whole
squamata
bunch
is
of
a
Vylon
shellcatcher.
filaments together and make the same thing.
Well, I mean, it's got like the tail, kind of got the head a little bit, you know.
I
Yeah, can you
don't.
see tail in
Yeah,
there?
I just see
He's
a
right
whole
there.
bunch of Vylon filaments
Okay.
with random strings.
I guess I should have
Oh.
walled up an attack. I don't know.
I don't know.
You simply should have.
This is a cool
not-
match. I wish I see a lot of interaction. I wish I could have gotten some of that.
Oh yeah, a
Hey,
whole lot of
maybe you
interaction
and me can
between
interact
attacking
in
and
our
each
game if we get
Attacking,
pinned against each other.
Attacking, passing. This is what a match.
We're interacting, all right.
What a match.
I mean, I'm seeing one monster on field, not 4. That makes me happy.
I could have put
Only
4.
turn 5.
Yeah. Coco had about this much in terms of cards in the field by turn 5 most of his games.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
The
of
only-
the ones I saw.
The ones against you, he definitely didn't have this out. He didn't have his full combo by turn 5.
Crazy.
Weird.
It was Ferris who got completely obliterated by it.
Yeah. I
I-
feel so
I think you guys have already forgotten how bad I just got stomped twice.
I mean,
I was down like 6 cards both games.
The thing you got
about it.
outperformed significantly by the UA deck, sure, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like soul crushing. Like I didn't.
Oh, your soul wasn't crushed, I'm sure. I'm sure you're
was-
fine. It didn't happen to
It was
you.
hopeless, but it wasn't soul crushing.
Yeah,
know?
my soul is perfectly intact, so therefore.
Therefore,
Yeah,
Oh, pretty good, pretty good.
I'm
To be fair, I didn't play any UA's game 1, I think, pretty much. Other
It's
than
true,
the one
actually.
You're
I
right.
did.
The first game I lost to even dumber bullshit.
Oh my
As
God.
opposed
The first
to
game I
losing
lost.
to
The first
Orbital
game I lost
Highlander.
to. The first game I lost to. How dare you? You decided you'd activate a card.
To be fair, that also
Deciding to activate a card in
If you-
Yu-Gi-Oh? What is this?
That card would have activated whether you activated the effective Meloseek or not.
Well, if I didn't try to do the Melusik, I would have been fine, I guess.
I mean, you could have targeted the Photon
Sure.
Thrasher, I still would have got the Vespernado. Or if you did it in the...
Yeah, it
Well,
seems-
either way, it's kind of like tough. If you don't attack with the Meluseek, but the only punish is Heartfelt Appeal, which is obviously why your band should be Heartfelt Appeal.
I know what my band is.
Obviously.
Gotta
Let's
play on
not
that heartfelt
words.
appeal.
It's definitely a lot of you simply should have not played the game happening in this week.
Yeah, I
What's
guess.
going on? What's going on?
I mean, this is my
Oh.
fault.
we're making
First time on a
Vespinata.
monster? My
That's what's
bad.
going on here.
I mean, this is my fault.
Okay.
I played the Penguin deck knowing it was bad, so.
Attack.
I mean, I don't care. I got to get out Panther Jacket more than
Yeah.
once.
No,
I
stop
activate
it.
Thing.
Dynamicious.
Oh, he even has the Dark Clap Serpent. What? I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
but I opened both of them though. 'Cause of
I
course
don't
I did.
care. You have both of them, and that is scary.
My deck is quote unquote chaos, by the way. It's just light and dark monsters.
Sounds like
Thank
chaos
you.
to me, Doc.
You have
I have
White
Chaos
Dragon,
Sword.
Black Dragon, and Chaos Sword. This is chaos.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is
This
quote
is just
unquote
chaos.
Yeah.
There isn't anything else to say.
This is legitimately chaos.
I really
Yeah.
want a tuner. I would like a tuner. It would be really cool if I could get to one of those. That's
Get a
something nice.
tuner. Do it. Activate the spell to make TG Warwolf a tuner.
Broken. Oh no, wait, I
Bro.
didn't play Rod Gores. I didn't play Rod Gores. What's wrong with me?
Oh no!
Who's
I'm dumb
attacking?
and stupid. Wyvern Burster.
Yeah,
I didn't play around Gores because I'm bad.
that's a mood though.
I did play around Smoke Mosquito though.
Which
That's
is
not true.
immediately.
You just have to choose which one you have to play around: Smoke Mosquito or Gores.
Which one do you think we have access to in this format?
Hey, you don't know
Which-
that. I put Gores in one of my packs.
Did you really?
No.
Did you actually?
I
Oh
should
my
have.
God.
I should have. It would have been
Yes.
cool.
No, you should not. No, you should not have. That card is so
I would've put
degenerate
it
in limited format. Oh my
I would have put
god.
it in a pack. That seems really
Gores
funny.
is not a problem in Chaos Draft. I promise you.
Tail.
No. Sources. I literally
No.
had one. I literally had one and it did nothing.
Source me.
Source me.
I mean, I
Of
am
course,
pretty.
just
I am
trust
pretty
me,
bad at
bro.
this game. I did just lose to UA, so I guess I can't be too mad.
I mean,
I'll
let's
see what
be
it's
real here. That's
penguins.
basically full power UA against
I wouldn't say
penguins.
full power, and I only have 3 Hyper Stadium and 2 regular
Oh,
Stadium.
only 3 Hyper Stadium. Damn. that
Only
sucks.
3 Hyper Stadium.
He doesn't have 3 of both stadiums, therefore not full power.
I was really hoping I could have.
Exactly.
I was really hoping I could have saved that. I was hoping I could have hit the Mind Crush on one of the UAs. That would have felt really good, actually.
That would have been fun.
Problem
I
is,
was
you
hoping
wouldn't
for-
be able to
Fire.
chain that.
I
No,
wouldn't
you'll
be able
chain
to
it,
what?
but you wait till
Yeah.
they bounce, and then you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Or
Sure,
you
let's-
just,
let's
or
get,
just off of the,
3 for 1 again. Why not?
Ooh, Striker.
or just like off of a search do it.
Oh yeah. that's-
Let
What's
Love
six
me
or-
some
or making
normal,
a
Damn.
level 4, 1900 meters.
Chucky is still playing Gladiator Beast even in this format.
I mean, no one can bear the brunt of Andal's tremendously fast and heavy blows, so it makes sense. Like, no one could bear it.
Nobody
Literally
can
no one.
bear the brunt. That's such a bad pun, actually.
Hell yeah.
I don't care. Whoever wrote this has my entire heart.
Bear.
Stupid, dumb, idiotic, moron.
No.
Okay,
Base.
I'm not getting Rush Reckless lead for my entire life saving.
You should have attacked the werewolf. Player on the
Oh,
Rush
yeah, I
Reckless.
forgot that virtual world was originally called Datascape.
Yeah, right? Datascape is a lot cooler of a word.
It really is.
I think that they're both
Wow.
pretty cool. Like, I think that like
Actually,
Virtual World was an acceptable translation of Datascape. Datascape
Sure,
is
but
cool.
I also
though.
think there's
I
too
mean-
many. Virtual world is a long thing to say. You know?
At this
Well,
rate, I
that's-
may as well just say Volkswagen.
Well, I mean that's why they say
Exactly.
VW.
Yeah, you wouldn't have
But
that problem with
virtual
Datascape.
world, VW. It's the exact same amount of syllables.
Trekkie, really?
Just say Vito.
Trekkie.
You're on Floodgates, come on.
Trekkie, you're playing
Yeah.
a good card, especially when you might be playing against someone who spams specials, and you know this.
This is
Trekkie,
lame.
Trekkie,
like
you're
playing
my game.
Trekkie, you're being cringe.
I can't believe
But at
you
the
put
same
your
time,
generic
like-
cards in your deck full of literally normal monsters.
Oh.
Wow.
We see 3 bands here, right? Like, I'm
Man,
not the only one that's thinking this.
You know, I do have to agree
And
with
2 of
that.
which are continuous traps.
I mean, Vanities is fine, but like it isn't doing
is it
anything yet.
though?
It isn't doing
I don't
anything
know. I do
yet.
have to. I do have to.
It
agree
just
with
stopped me
that.
from winning the game just now.
Well, you know, it
really
really
isn't
isn't.
doing anything.
It isn't doing
I mean,
anything yet, though.
Yeah, but so would like bottomless. Any one interruption
No,
would stop
it-
you from making your play would have stopped.
No, bottomless wouldn't have been it. There's not a lot of cards to respond to what I was gonna make.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, so you're
but-
saying this is unfair because you have a really hard to interact with combo, and I should let you do that combo.
Yes, obviously.
I mean, she's
Listen,
got
listen.
a point. Like,
Clearly, it's because it's cool.
I can't
It's a
believe you
based in
found
fun.
the only out to my impossible to interact with combo. That's not
It's not
fair
impossible.
of you.
Jesus Christ, Dino Mishis would have beaten it. Karma Cut. I don't know,
Yeah,
similar,
there's a lot of stuff.
similar
Wow.
cards. But like bottomless.
I am
wouldn't have
being
done it at some
sarcastic
point.
though.
So it's just like something that can't be
I know
destroyed by
Vanity is
battle,
good,
but
it's not like
it can be banned.
super good yet because we're not doing a lot of.
I also
summons
do
anyways.
love that.
I don't have a problem with it being good. There are tons of good cards. It's just lame and unfun.
have
Doug,
Io
what card
in your
did you
deck.
play last match?
Yeah, and I hated it. And I specifically didn't activate it on an instant fusion, and I waited until I literally couldn't afford not to use it. And then it blew up anyways.
I tried the same thing. I was like, I don't want to use this, but then you threatened lethal, so I kind of had to.
It was not lethal. It was a monster, like tactically your monster.
I
It
mean,
was a cool, it was a cool monster.
I think you overestimate my ability to make any kind of board presence.
That's fair.
I mean, Trekkie is playing a lot
Anyways,
of literal
Mothman.
vanillas.
What? Wait, what?
and also Danger Mothman.
And also Danger
Mm.
Mothman. I
Unfortunately.
think I will.
Cool.
Ooh, Dark
Yeah.
World dealings.
I'm cool with that. Both of these
I mean,
cards.
what
special
other
summon
dealings would you
themselves
like?
command. I guess
Discarding
Striker?
the Smoke Mosquito.
Yeah, it's a bad card.
I mean,
that
is it
pops it. Yeah,
though?
okay.
I will admit, I'm having a little bit of trouble understanding like what the huge deal is about Smoke Mosquito. This card just looks like
It's
It's
Battle
janky.
Fader.
janky.
All right. Can I have a way to out this vanities so I can?
Or
win?
it's
That would
less
be
Battle
really
Fader,
sexy.
more Waboku from the hand.
I mean, yeah, but like there's a lot of
Keep
cards that can
monsters
do
and
that.
everything.
Not
This is the best
really.
one.
No, they really aren't.
Pretty accessible.
No, there really isn't. They normally require you to have nothing else on the field in terms of monsters or
I
something.
guess.
This is the best one we've got access to, and pretty easy access to as well. It's a super rare
Yeah.
in the brand.
Yeah, I do have a question though. Why
Isn't
did you
it-
activate that Mothman?
Because
Shut
either
it,
I got
right?
to summon another 1800 damage and draw
No,
a card.
there's a
Or-
Vanities on the field, so you would have
Oh,
just
yeah.
discarded for free.
Cool.
So actually, Trekkie
Not
did the smart play and hit the Mothman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you know that this was planned, you fool?
Yeah, no, that's broken.
Mind blown.
Literal planned.
Mm. This is more
Oh,
likely to
yeah.
stop one attack than it is to be like Torrential Tribute. So I'm gonna Bullblader.
So what is Juju doing in this deck? Is it
It's
just
like
is
level
it just a
six.
six? So this card is just like fucking magical android or whatever for a deck. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we got one.
There
okay,
you go.
that's something.
And then Battle Fader.
Smoke Mosquito.
Do
Does-
you have Smoke Mosquito?
Does Smoke Mosquito even do it
Scarecrow?
on this board?
Yeah,
It's not.
it's
It's
the
not
battle
enough.
phase.
It's
Oh,
not
look.
enough.
Oaths
Sorry.
of Dragon Souls.
Yeah, that's what the Bullblader was for.
Yeah. I was hoping you'd try and pop the new set, but no, you played around it well.
I didn't have a spell.
Oh, it's a spell. Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah, this card's bad.
Yeah, Chiron the
This card
Mage
is
is
spell, pop a
penis.
spell trap.
Yeah,
My
it's
two
just
my two
good
draws
stuff.
after you flipped vanities were TG Striker and then the Ancient Warriors summons itself. I'm like, okay.
Oh no!
I didn't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. Who plays Yu-Gi-Oh?
Who plays Yu-Gi-Oh? Not Yu-Gi-Oh players. Duh.
Hey, if it's any consolation, I activated Mothman under my own vanity.
I really
I didn't even think about that. I did not even think about that until Coco
Me
pointed it out
neither.
later.
I don't think anyone thought about it until it was pointed out.
I'm gonna
Right.
be
I was just so confused at the
I
moment.
have normal summoned it and attacked for lethal last turn, and I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
Yeah.
But this is way funnier. Okay.
Oh wait, that
Okay.
was still just.
that right there, despite the vanities, was a good game in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
Card, it's a way of life.
I mean, counter.
I mean, that is what counter is. It's a way of life.
True.
Still correct.
I want the extra card.
Me too. I don't have anything that does anything on its own, so I need to like.
Oh, okay, this is what we're doing again, huh?
Okay.
Guess what?
Okay.
Oh, Alsa pass, amazing.
Not quite Sabersaurus.
Well, you know what? This time I'm outing it.
Damn, okay, shit.
Oh dang, that fissure.
Alright, you learned your lesson last time.
The Earth
Letting me
betrayed
use
Al.
Sabersaurus.
The Earth betrayed Alsa. How sad.
Oh no.
Blue Thunder,
Doom.
T5.
This
Let's
is so
go.
sad, gamers. Can we get an F in chat? Thank you for the immersion. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there we
T.
go.
Yep.
T.
T.
It's okay. Ferris doesn't respect the dead.
Here,
That's
here.
okay.
No, I got you. You gotta do W.
Oh yeah, well, you just have to.
FA's in chat.
No!
Real gamers don't press F to pay respects. They press W to move forward. Everyone knows this.
Ah!
I mean,
I didn't think
isn't
about
that
that.
also
Shit.
like in
Crazy.
Japanese slang for computer or just Japanese internet
Oh,
slang
yeah.
for laughing?
Yeah, a bunch of W's
Oh.
is like la 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 in Japanese.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's the Japanese equivalent of ja 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 ja.
Or just grass. Some people just
Don't-
sum it up as grass.
don't- You don't have a ship, Copium. You don't have a ship, Copium. You don't have a ship, Copium.
Cope.
Trekkie, why are you able to respond right now? You do not have a ship.
Why am I able to respond? Wicked Witch has 2 effects, my guy.
Wicked
Do you want
Witch.
to pay it out? Well, yeah, but you would have done that by then. You wouldn't have immediately left or right clicked because what? You want to pay 1,000?
Yeah.
Well, no, he wanted to make you sit in suspense.
Honestly, I was just thinking
Just
about
scare
it.
the
I was like,
bejesus out
that
of
is-
you.
I mean, I don't know
It's
why
effective.
I don't know why we wouldn't activate the Wicked Witch there. It's getting flipped anyway.
What?
It's not.
It's
It's
I
just-
mean,
so
it would
weird.
then just kind of like reset, I think. Wouldn't it just
Well,
be like a whole?
It's also for this turn. What?
Yeah.
She pays 1,000 and then she passes. I'm like, okay,
Oh.
yeah,
Okay, legitimate question. Can I
Mhm.
Wicked Witch when it's flipped up for damage?
no,
No.
you cannot.
Okay. Thank
Sadly.
You. Thank you.
That is why I
Unfortunate,
people-
but
I'm glad people know this. 'Cause I don't.
because I
Time
know.
to resolve Blue Thunder T45.
Blue Thunder T45. Oh.
You have Lina, right? We've seen Lina from you.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
have.
I hate that I have to do this.
This card is just Hydro
Are you
Geddon.
gonna
I love it.
end of main Veiler me? Are you gonna Veiler me?
And those main
Veiler!
Please.
Trekkie. Trekkie. Trekkie.
I can't let him get Lina. That's really
I'll
good.
pass. It's
Oh,
gonna
because
be there
actually-
next
he actually
turn.
uses effect.
Is Blue Thunder gonna be there next turn?
Oh.
Probably.
Oh.
That's fine.
So the answer is no.
Well, okay, maybe.
Maybe.
The answer is no. It's not gonna be there.
You're right. I have no ways of retrieving cards from the graveyard.
Yeah.
You would not retrieve Blue
I mean,
Thunder.
So-
you have
T45.
Vespernato,
So
so,
are you
you
just?
could.
Oh fuck. The fun has arrived.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could hear the moment the tail actually looked at the board.
Yes, you
really
can.
can.
You really could.
But like we all saw the gah 10 seconds ago, and you could hear tail mid-sentence.
Just like, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I've
why
been,
it's named yeah.
I've been
It just
That is
busy.
why-
elicits that sound out of tail, and tail specifically.
True. I've been
Oh.
looking at other shit. I'm sorry.
Cringe.
Punch in the box.
What if you've done anything?
If you summoned a
If you
second
summoned a
monster,
second
yes, it
monster,
would've.
it would have destroyed
Oh.
you.
You think I have playable monsters in my deck?
Yes.
You think I could just-
45.
You think I could just normal summon a monster? Like, what do you think this is? This guy, yeah. By the way, the way I play around Chaos Trap Hole is I side out all my Chaos cards going into game 2.
Oh,
Literally all of your chaos.
you know that would do
Yeah,
it.
my-
You know.
my deck is almost all Earth monsters now, and I just happen to draw the couple light and darks I still have. But
Amazing.
yeah, I just side out all the dark and lights.
Can you do me a favor and
But it's
look
not
up
all of
Caillou,
them,
my
though.
Wicked Witch?
It's only
What?
most of them.
Help! I can't flip up my monster. Can you do it for me?
I am going to attack it though, which sucks.
No
doesn't-
shot.
That doesn't
Oh, 'cause-
count.
It
I
doesn't,
mean,
it doesn't
sorry.
count. Stop.
Stop it! Stop it!
Stop.
I'll gain 50 attack. I'll gain 50 attack.
Oh, you ass.
Penis
So you can use
ass.
your effect when I flip it, but I can't use mine. Okay.
Yeah.
He was gonna say
Also-
before you next turn.
Holy shit, our life points.
Yeah.
I just looked up at the life points. uh,
I mean, I'm a Dynamorphia player, and this is nothing. Just wait until you get to 163 life points.
Excessive oogie-waloo.
UB,
Okay.
there's something wrong with you that
Vision.
like Dynamorphia appeals to you. You know what I
okay.
mean?
I love it when I can just get to random numbers.
Dynamorphia is a very funny thing.
No, I know.
It is.
I know.
Take 12. We're going to 27, 25 here.
Hell yeah, we
Hey.
are.
27, 25, let's go.
Alright, you
Now
done?
you have to just get to like 1,005 life points.
We have one back row. Okay, cool. So step one,
I
we'll
swear.
activate
if you-
this.
What
We
the
special
fuck?
summon a monster from my graveyard,
With less than the difference.
and then we will double second.
Stop hitting my back row. This card is so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
What?
And welcome back,
Fateful Hour.
Thunder
Oh.
I
T45.
could have reborn his gah.
Oh, that would have been cool. You're right.
That would have been
Yeah.
so cool.
We will set a card. We will summon Tiamaton.
We sure will. I sided out all my chaos
Diamond.
cards, by the way.
That you can't cast shuffle this card. It's activated effect.
I'm seeing a light and dark on field. I don't want to hear it.
If you want to cast grapple by T45, you can go ahead and do it.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh wait, the token can attack. Whoa.
Yeah, the token's big.
Yeah, the token is not bad. Blue Thunder T45 is like the modern man's Hydrogeddon, you know?
Yeah.
It's
The thing
It really
and
is.
Hydrogeddon.
The thinking Hydrogeddon.
Just realized something.
Really?
Iron Dragon's a level 4.
Yes.
Yeah.
Blue
Oh.
Thunder T45 is what if Gradius worked.
I know. I really thought you were gonna say
What
more
if
than that.
Gradius works? Just
What
period.
does that even mean?
Have you seen
Maybe
the Gradius
is
cards?
bad.
I think that
Mhm.
spaceships is actually
I
really
have-
cool.
Spaceships is a cool
They're
deck.
cool.
I like
Do they
it.
work?
Yeah, they do. Play honest.
They top.
Just
They top.
they literally went to Worlds.
One
That's
time.
not-
I mean, what
Going
about
to
Safe
Worlds
Zone?
means
Have you
nothing.
not seen it? It's so safe.
One time is
Worlds means literally nothing.
shut up. Shut up.
We've been over this.
No, Worlds is
Secret
real,
disaster.
Copium. Worlds is real.
No,
They were playing Blue Thunder T45.
you can
And
play
only
literally
Blue Thunder
anything at
T45.
Worlds.
Yeah, and they played cool based spaceships.
Someone playing a deck at Worlds does not equate to someone getting to Worlds via playing the deck.
Don't groan. This is actually
Link
cool.
Cross?
Yeah,
What?
but I'm
Are you
sorry.
going to do the full like thing, or
I'm
what are you
groaning
doing?
at the future implications of Link Cross.
I took her Veiler and then now I'm using Link Cross to synchro with it. I think that's cool.
Look,
If you
that
summon
is
Savage, I'm going to be so sad.
Oh
you
god,
literally
no. Who do you
can't.
think I am?
I literally cannot.
Don't have the levels for Savage.
Yeah, the most I can make is a 7 right now.
Oh great! I keep reading it's 8s.
Look, I'm sorry that the Link Cross is about to be cool here, but you can't convince me after a fucking year of whatever of Link Cross format that this
That's
is
fair.
okay. Like,
I'm gonna make.
I will say
I
Link
can.
Cross
Link
in
Cross
the
is-
newer formats, especially these
Wait.
formats, is not great.
Oh wait, can I not? Oh, that sucks. Okay, I can't take it. Oh wait, no.
You cannot use them as link material.
Yeah.
No, I know that.
we're making a synchro here.
We are, but honestly, I'm thinking about just passing. Like, I could make a synchro.
Oh,
but,
we're
like,
not making a synchro here.
I
not-
Oh, you
could.
should make a synchro. Come on.
I mean, like, none of these synchros are good on her turn. They're only good on my turn, and it's main phase 2. Yeah, whatever. You have to out my Veiler now.
Your
There it
Veiler.
is.
Your Veiler.
Yeah, my Veiler. The Veiler that I have on the field that is mine because I own it and I took it from you.
Fuming.
Damn.
Oh no!
Trekkie out
Now
here started.
just somehow
Trekkie out here
summon
starting to see
Vespinato
you.
and just swing over one of the tokens for game. Or even better, swing over the Veiler.
My life points are
To think
too
about.
high for Vespinato to kill me.
Then
that's fine.
somehow get like, I don't know, Fairy Meteor Crush.
The police are outside.
I've-
The police are outside. They've come to take back the Veiler.
Yeah, that's sorry, that's me.
I'm actually really safe. I'm actually really safe right now. I feel kind of cozy. That's fine.
Well, you better feel
Deal with
cozy.
2 monsters.
That is fine. Yes, I do have enough.
Oh damn, they're really
that's
coming for it.
Oh, they really coming. Oh no.
Which one may
What
attack?
do you even do here?
We're doing this.
Very
Ooh. I
So
Trekkie.
that's the one we're gonna Rainbow Karibo.
hey,
Sure.
Trekkie, do you have a
Oh.
Trekkie? Do you have a cool target for a pyramid turtle?
Cool is debatable.
And that one we ring.
What? How is it debatable?
Well,
It's debatably cool or what?
What? I don't know. The game's over.
I mean, isn't it like, what, you have, oh,
No.
Game
oh dang.
3.
oh my god.
The all important game 3.
Have you guys been watching
It's
the?
so important. This is the first time we've seen it this episode.
Have you guys been watching the? Oh, don't remind me. Have you guys been watching the new Crossbandless Cup? Is it good?
I've been kind
Actually,
of
do not
keeping
watch
up with
the
it, but not
Cross-Bandless
really.
Cup.
Yeah, I don't
I-
watch them. I just
I-
find them.
I kind of skim through them.
Same here.
I enjoy
Audio
them
is
when I
not-
do watch them. I just don't watch them often.
Yeah.
God, you
Yeah.
have so much fucking removal in your deck.
My deck is entirely removed.
My deck is
your
entirely
deck is
Yang
all
Zing's trying to
removal,
get out
which
Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend.
Which
I-
means I either go like minus to summon a big thing, which instantly gets traded for in your plus, or I sit on my little guys, and my little guys are the worst little guys in anyone's deck.
Yubi, I think
Yeah.
you have a really awesome deck this week, and I know that sounds dumb considering you're playing Burn, but I do.
I'm
I
only
do
playing
enjoy
the 2 wave motion cannon and the 1
Therefore, you're
Cauldron
playing
of the
Burn.
Old Man.
Therefore,
I
you're
am-
playing Burn.
You're playing Yang
No,
Zine Burn,
I am-
and you can't convince anyone in this call otherwise, but it is cool.
Not playing solely engine burn. My
Yeah.
deck has been playing 3-axis burn. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're right. You are playing Burn.
I'm not. I'm not playing solely burn.
Look, I said you're right. You don't gotta
No,
like
no.
you don't.
Shut up. I just
We're not
want
done
to.
here.
I just want to. Just let me make Tyrant Red Dragon Archfiend once. Wait, what?
Ruby's gonna snap and kill one of us one day.
You will. I swear everything.
That's what I said. I said, Yubi is a very loving, sweet, kind, wonderful person.
I try to be, but
But
then
there's a
you'll-
serial killer somewhere in there.
Ah, yes.
We
the
live
serial-
we live because Yubi allows us to.
That's very true.
Do you see why I gave you guys Monster Reborn in season 1? You're gonna need it, and not just
Oh.
for your monsters.
Oh my.
I'm scared.
I don't know anymore.
I activate Monster Reborn. Banish 2 of my friend's souls to revive my own.
Frankie,
Exactly.
wanna side out Jin?
Shut up.
Doesn't kill you.
Go.
No.
Don't talk to me. You're not allowed to talk about that here.
We go in third.
Just get walled by Redox when you normal summon Indomitable Fighter Lele.
Stop! I'm being bullied.
Fossil deck.
People pinging me whenever
Get
Redox.
ready for the coolest turn you've ever seen.
Ooh, okay. I'll shut the
I'm
fuck
ve-
up.
I'm ex-
I'll shut the
I'm
fuck up
excited.
in that case.
We activate Cosmo Brain by discarding the Sabersaurus we just searched.
Okay, big brain plays literally.
Big brain time.
We banishing the Sabersaurus for the Rock Spirit.
Okay.
That Sabersaurus just got you so much, and I don't know
Yeah.
how to feel about it.
And it was searched too. I think that's the other cool thing. This card was literally tutored
Here's the-
and then got a
it's
million
like,
value.
whoa.
Alright.
Are
Have you
gonna
used your
have
normal
another
yet?
monster?
And then I'll send
no.
this away.
Are you gonna summon the funny card?
Was it going to be the funny card?
You know what? Sure, it's in hand, but I don't care. It's too funny.
Yay!
Let's go!
We are swinging for 49.
That's fine.
Hey!
This is fun. Trekkie has re-vitalized my idea of fun in this series. Anyway,
I-
let me just hang on. Let me just take a big sip of water and see who's in finals.
Okay,
Hey,
I have.
Me, hopefully.
Wow.
What? Wow, I'm trying to win too, bitch.
Okay. So this is a card that I sided in, and I think it's very funny, but
It's
you guys
called
might.
Raigeki.
No, I think it's very funny to play this card in this format, but you guys might not agree.
That's right.
Enter battle phase.
Oh,
Oh, come
Oh,
on,
no.
dude.
no.
I'm gonna
That's
fucking
funny.
kill you.
And
No.
you know it. That's funny, and you know it.
Activate
That is
Solemn.
not funny.
Activate
Fine.
Solemn right now.
Activate Solemn, do it, do it. There's a wait, there's a pop. There could be something.
Activate Trap Stun. Red Reboot. Fucking anything. I want to see this
That's
lose.
the way it-
Unpossessed.
No.
What
That's
What
what
is
we're
it?
waiting for.
No.
It doesn't do anything, is the point.
No, dog.
Oh no.
I had a feeling you guys would think it's lame, but it's cool, and I disagree with you.
You know what? I agree with Goat. I agree with Goat.
Shut up!
In a limited format, this card is hilarious.
Oh
I
yeah,
have
super.
it as a secret.
It went 1 to 3. That is super hilarious. Damn, you're right.
Yeah, dude.
This-
In most
tired
scenarios,
of everyone
it goes
else
one for
pulling
one.
insanely high rarity.
I mean,
that
I'm
goes
just
like
still
8
impressed
for
that
1
Chucky
against me.
You
I
said your
summoned
whole
two
hand.
I
normal
lost the source,
monsters
and
that
that is
turn.
cool.
Chucky, I think now you understand my plight against Sixth Sense last season.
I summoned 2 normal monsters last turn, and y'all are like, nah, evenly's fair against this deck.
Y'all! Like 2 people said that.
Those are the ones I'm talking to.
You should have played around the evenly by not setting your hand.
Oh yeah, play around evenly matched and
You
limited.
should have just not set your 2 back row that interacts with your opponent. Have you
Yeah,
considered
once again,
interacting
it's
less
a
with your
matter of,
opponent?
hey,
I've thought
if
of
you
that.
wanted
That's why
to
I'm playing
win, don't
evenly
play
matched.
YuGiOh.
Never mind, the salt's right back. There it is.
Jesus.
Delicious.
I think
I'm gonna kill this fucking swordsman.
Hang on, wait a minute. So you're telling me this person has pulled evenly matched IO? Wait a minute.
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not holding back. I'm playing all my secrets next week.
You just had that quick for you?
Have you been holding back tails?
Yes, I have. I played Penguins because I was like, this is the last week these are gonna be good. I should have been playing dumb shit this week.
Damn, imagine having like
No,
secret
that's like
rares you
you
could
just
choose
play
to
dumb
play.
shit. I don't know what to tell you. Like, actively try to win, and then you get like, I'm mad. I'm
Okay, hang on. Let's be real.
Get with it
Hang
here.
hang on. I was trying to win, to be fair. Choblania is an insane card. But I wasn't going like hard in because I was like, you know, I think I can wait a little bit. Let everyone else power up a bit. But nah, fuck y'all. It's on next week. I don't care that I'm gonna get 3 cards banned from me again.
I'm glad you all have high rarity cards that are good.
You'll pull well. You'll pull well one day,
work?
Trekkie.
Prostosaurus, did you work?
No, I did work. I have done so much goddamn work.
Frost.
You have, and we appreciate
Cradle
it.
Cobra.
Yeah, let's
Cradle
go.
Cobra.
I don't
The
want to hear
boy.
shit about this cradle. I don't want to hear jack shit.
Nah, that's cool. I'm on your side
Yeah.
today, baby.
No,
Why
I'm
would I
totally
give
on
you
your
shit
side
about it,
after Imperial Order IO. Like,
I haven't.
I love
actually,
it.
but it's fine.
He's the boy.
I'm pretty sure I lose, by the way. But we'll see.
Yay!
Yay!
Sorry. All right. I don't mean to be mean, but also.
Oh no, I'm just glad that this is going to be
I
the first
do.
and last time we see IO.
I mean, it's gonna be the last time we see IO anyways, because like, if you guys didn't ban it, I'd ban it. Like, what?
Fair enough.
Because it's a one-off. What are the chances you see it?
Oh yeah, because it's gonna be great for me. I'm gonna top deck it right now, and then lose because I drew it
Honestly, please do.
instead of any monster. Oh, okay, I did draw a monster, but
Darn. I was hoping that you would call it and just like read out,
Oh wait,
which would have been
'cause this-
amazing.
oh, this really sucks. I really want to summon it. It has exactly 1500 attack, so I can't summon it.
Oh. What?
Oh
'cause-
no.
Because
I think
Yeah, because
Okay.
23 minus 15 is 8.
Oh, okay.
I have
Oh,
to
okay,
set it.
okay.
you would tell me that card isn't IO and you're baiting me, right?
it's not IO. And if it
'cause
was, I
IO
wouldn't activate it.
IO would negate Cobra, and you would get Swordsman back.
What the fuck?
If
That's
I
actually
had,
so
if I had
fucked
IO,
up.
I wouldn't do that because that's the lamest way to fuck that. I would
No, that's
rather
cool
lose.
as hell. Negating
No,
it-
I'd rather lose.
That's the only way to get your card back from a Cradle.
You know, Goat, you were a villain who activated evenly matched this game, but I do, like...
Fuck you.
I
Evenly matched
do...
is a cool
Hey,
card.
I'm trying to say something nice here. I'm trying to say I appreciate your sense of honor.
Even match the cool card.
There is some honor. Oh, Mantis.
Rip.
Nice.
You would know the sense of honor I have if you saw all the floodgates I don't
Interplanetary
take.
purpley thorny
That's fair.
dragon. The best dragon.
We could crash the...
We are not
ferret.
crashing. I thought about it already. Don't worry.
It would deal 500.
Yeah, and then you just
2
swing
steps
for
ahead
game.
of you.
And then just, I don't know, somehow also make cowboy.
Ugh, awesome.
So we know that there's more trap tricks in the deck because you considered normaling this thing.
Yes.
True.
I mean, I imagine there's more trap tricks. It's been 3 weeks. He could have pulled at least one.
I have exactly two
haven't-
trap cards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you would like play all of them.
Yeah, but my Mantis target is Dioneer, which, you know, is good for rank 4 Zuka.
Oh,
That
so
was
we ended
fine.
up the fire ferret ended up doing the same thing anyway. Okay.
You
Oh, there's
fool!
Yoo-hoo!
This guy is never going away.
It never is. And it is glorious.
Anyway, activate Raigeki Breakers. I
Sakura
guess
2
Raigeki Break
armor?
doesn't do it.
Zaku targets, right?
I think so.
Oh, maybe.
Hope
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, this thing can't be targeted.
I always
Just
forget
forget
about that.
that because it's halfway in down the text.
Yeah, it's somewhere in that like forest of text.
Somewhere.
Alright, can you
I-
summon a monster with 2,500 or more attack?
Why is
Oh, well,
it
actually-
why is it that the fourth game always takes forever?
We'll see.
Because
I
we
thought
have
we were
to get our content, boys.
I thought we were wrapping in like less than 2 hours, have our games done, go home.
I'm on
Nope.
I'm on 150 life
Alright.
points. I'm
I've
scared.
got to play, provided this back row is not
Somehow,
real.
Tricky just pulls it out with Cowboy for game.
No,
If the back
Sparks.
row isn't real, I have the coolest way to win this.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go.
My back row might be real. I honestly don't know. It depends on what your play is.
Very, very comforting to hear.
Schrodinger's back row, part 2.
Yeah, exactly. As of right now, the back row is not real. But you could do
Alright.
something that makes it real. So I don't
We're
know.
gonna start with Dwimmered Glimmer.
What the fuck is this?
What?
We're gonna
Banishing
banish
one
a level 4
monster
from grave, and
control.
it's gonna summon itself as a level.
Sure. Oh, I was supposed to chain a paleo. Whatever.
Wait a minute, level what?
Banish a monster from
Oh,
field or grave,
I
summon
see.
itself as a monster with that
Uh,
level.
Okay, I didn't see that it
Oh.
copied level. That's funny.
Did I just throw?
Most importantly, is
You
the
might have
spellcaster, which is
thrown.
the third way I can get into that stupid ass
Wait a
I
minute.
have.
Is this actually going to be Cowboy for game? That'd be cool.
Is it actually going to be Cowboy for
Give you
game?
a loop.
Mhm.
Is it going to be Cowboy for game?
I would pop off for a
Please.
Cowboy.
Please. Oh, okay, it's Vespinato.
Shiro.
Sous ship.
It's just Vespinato.
I don't
So
know
it's
that
because
it
there's
is.
2,500
Going to
attack.
here. You're going to copy its attack, they're gonna crash, and then Vespinato's gonna summon from graveyard and attack directly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Nice.
But if
I
you
see.
do that, you have to summon the. You either have to summon the Frostosaurus or the Great
Wow.
Cobra, I swear.
I actually threw. That's so sad. Because I have a paleo in my grave that I just didn't activate.
No,
Uh,
if you did the paleo, I could pierce over it for game.
Oh yeah.
Also true.
He doesn't have to
Yeah.
attack. She doesn't have to attack.
Yeah, I don't have to attack, yeah. The paleo would have actually lost you harder
That's true.
and less cool. This is the much cooler way for me to win.
All right.
That is true.
Vespinato.
Trucky, can I ask what your
Uh,
deck is?
I'm gonna get Fencing Fire Ferret, because if you somehow have an out for attack, you can never out this ferret
Ma-
again.
This is the damage stuff. My set's called by.
I mean, like, if you had, like,
Ow.
a Saku or something, it would still... Actually, Saku wouldn't do shit here.
Wait, you
The point
couldn't have
is-
called by the Vespinato?
No, it's damage step.
No,
Oh, it's damage step, right?
I'll do it now because it's funny.
Wait a minute, could you not have...
You banish this cost for the trap card.
Oh, I did banish his
You-
cost, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, could you negate the trap? But you couldn't have. That was the coolest way I could have won against Gea.
That
Agreed.
is true.
That's good.
Alright. Alright, Chucky.
I can't believe I won that.
Go. I will say, I think that was a good
Mhm.
match. I will talk shit on you for playing evenly matched, but
That
know.
card is so funny. That card, not only is it so funny in a limited format where like your opponent doesn't make
Yeah,
like a
but
big
it's not
board and then
funny
you do it.
against me. It's not funny
Oh,
when
shut
you
up!
do it
You
to
won the
me.
game anyway. Shut up. I'm here.
I'm trying to join, but it's my computer's being a dork.
You
Yubi,
can join manually.
I'll figure it out. I'm just dumb.
oh okay.
We're not gonna talk about it.
Were you
Gotcha.
clicking on the wrong room?
Shut up.
Ah, I
Alright.
see.
Shut up.
We are... We don't want to go first.
Anyway, full UA combo.
But we keep going first.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I see. This is not full UA combo.
No, I
Yeah.
only try that against
So
Tail.
there will actually be a
Yeah,
great
that only
what's
happens
going
to
on.
me, the guy playing the cool and based penguin deck.
Oh yeah, bro. It don't happen to you.
I was gonna say, it's
One,
happened to
you're like,
everybody's
Pokemon's
place.
deck just screws me over. And I feel like it's gonna do that for a lot of people, so...
If it makes you feel any
I don't
better,
know.
Ferris, if it makes you feel any better, I was saying that jokingly.
Joking, man.
Yes.
Mothman.
Yeah,
Mothman.
now let me hit the Mothman. Oh.
Zombina.
That's my zombie target. There you go.
That
That's the pyramid turtle
is...
target.
That's a little dumb, I'm not gonna lie.
Turtle floats into this, which floats into something back from grave. It could even be turtle.
Your turtle is reborn. Your turtle is just the worst reborn on planet Earth.
Oh, I drew a normal monster.
Yes! I believe in Trekkie
Fire
I believe in Trekkie supremacy. Let's go.
Jackie Supremacy, let's go!
Hey, who won last week, by the way? I can't remember, actually.
Trucky did.
Yeah, it was
Actually, did.
I couldn't remember.
I won last. I did win last week.
If Trekkie if Trekkie takes the lead with this normal monster deck,
It was
I'll
the
be
same
impressed.
finals, right?
I think
No.
I am summoning Frostosaurus. I don't know how you're losing to me.
Hmm.
I mean,
Oh, we are getting in.
oh, you're getting in.
Anyway,
Oh,
Wall
you
of
think that?
Disruption.
You're so.
It's
I
Wall
was
of
expecting
Disruption.
Maneater Bug.
Oh, okay.
Oh, smoke
I
mosquito.
forgot to play around Smoke Mosquito. No.
Forgot to
No.
play around Smoke Mosquito. Yeah, like that's something you play around, right?
I think
It
so.
is.
I did forget to
It
play around
genuinely
it.
is.
Yeah,
Smoke
you attack with the
mosquito's the
higher-
new gores.
You attack with something higher first, so it does more damage.
It's the opposite of your Gore's instinct, and then you'll go back and
Yeah.
and then you'll go back and play Gore against Gores and just
See,
know.
you either play around Gores or Smoke Mosquito, or
Exactly.
you play around cards that summon from grave, and you use your high attackers later, and it's you
What
can't
am I
play around
doing
everything.
here?
I've thought about this extensively.
Yeah, but you should. So play around everything, idiot.
Just play around everything.
Okay.
5 head.
I'm gonna do a play that I think this play is going to be cool.
Oh, the perfect ace.
Overleader, okay.
Oh, what's going on?
I don't know.
My
We're
Saber
stealing the
Sword,
saber
you
swords
asshole.
apparently.
give me your Sabersaurus.
Son of bitch.
Oh, power of the guardian saber sword.
I'm gonna
What?
kill you.
Why?
It
Just
can hit over
it-
the Cosmo Queen, I guess,
Yeah.
for 100 damage.
I mean, that's true with those, so too.
Oh, this is a retrain of like Cosmic Queen or whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cosmo
don't-
Queen.
I didn't realize that.
Local man puts things together.
I'm sorry. Gosh.
Jesus.
I didn't mean that in like an aggressive way.
It didn't. It wasn't aggressive.
Okay, sure.
Oh god, there's so much I can search for here.
Oh wow, my whole
Oh,
deck is
wow.
at my
Oh,
fingertips.
wow.
My entire UA deck. Let me
Wow.
just search for
My
all of them.
wait, I can
Let me
search.
just
I can search a
like-
card in my Earth Warrior deck.
We'll go for this.
What?
That's pretty cringe.
I think you have a
Did you
bigger.
notice it?
I think you have a bigger problem than the
I did
Maneater
normal
bug.
summon Ace.
I don't. Do you know what Maneater Bug does?
I do know what it does.
Do you know what?
Oh
power
wait,
greed
this is
even
like a
does?
retrain of Maneater bug. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's marketing man-eater
You
bug.
did not search vanilla Maneater Bug.
It is
Oh, I
marketing.
see. This is interesting. It's like it works like Maneater bug. Do you think this references Maneater bug?
You know the
I
story
thought it
behind this
referenced
play?
Death Koala.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm just gonna keep saying that. True.
Mimicking Maneater Bug is one of the best cards in Limited, and I hate it.
Eventually, Trekkie is gonna show up to my house.
Trekkie, you should attack. You should attack the Saber Swords.
I
Both
can't.
Trekkie and I just show up to Tails' house, and we just hand him a pie and then punch him.
Aw, thank you. You should stay. I'd really like to. Really like to have y'all. It's very lonely here.
Oh,
In my void.
It pretty much is. Yeah. Welcome to Small
yeah, you
Town.
didn't know? That's why it's a chaos draft. He lives in the void of chaos.
I do.
Trekkie, you haven't attacked yet.
I mean, it explains why he moves
I
around so
know.
much.
I mean, come on. It's
Trekkie,
just, it's just the
Trek-
Stegosaurus. It's
Oh,
just
the
a
Guardian.
gentle dinosaur.
Trekkie, just activate Heavy Storm. Hurry up.
Just activate Cold Blade.
Trekkie's been staring at this Harpy's feather duster that she's had in her hand the whole time, and just been like, should I just do it,
Salivating.
Trekkie?
Is a 1-for-4 good enough, guys? I really don't know.
No, we need to wait until there's a
don't know.
field spell up
Yeah.
too.
I'm not sure if a 1 for 1 is good enough. Let me ask the professional here. Hey, Goat.
Yeah. What's up?
Can I
Oh.
Harpy's Feather Duster this board? I don't know if it's
No,
enough
you should
value.
wait for him to activate the field spell and set another card so
This
that
is
you
too
can
funny
punish him.
not to do.
Oh, the alligator.
Oh my god, you're gonna
I'm
lose to your
so-
own
so
dinos.
fucking done.
Which of these?
Oh
see?
no!
See, wait, look, Trekkie, this is what you held the Harpy's feather duster for.
It really is. Then they just.
I mean, if it is Harpy's Feather Duster, it probably isn't. But if it is, think about the value.
How have I won a single game?
No,
I don't
Trekkie, that's exactly how I felt. Don't feel like that. This deck is just way above the current power level.
It really is.
It feels
For
like
no
everyone's
reason.
deck is way above the current.
You played
or
two
I'm
people.
way below the current power level.
Well, okay. To be fair, you are playing
played
the
Monsters,
normal
yeah.
monster deck, so I can't be like I can't completely say that this isn't your fault, but also
Keep in
You
mind.
think I have
No.
something better to do?
Dale, you have no room to talk.
Do you think I
I'm
have
going to be
something better to do than
completely blunt
summon
with you.
Frostosaurus
I have
from
no
my
room to
deck?
talk. What do you
Trekkie.
mean, Yubi?
Trekkie,
I have
Enter
nothing
battle
better to do
phase.
here.
Trekkie, enter battle phase.
Enter battle phase. Do it.
Trekkie, I will say, last week Frostosaurus was above the power level, so I think you had your time.
Trekkie, do you want me to help build with you so you can play a
Hey,
good deck?
hey, Trekkie, I bet you wish you
could
had evenly
have-
matched right
I
now,
could have
huh?
Patrick fucking Hoban help me build. It would not change anything going on here.
You're in finals after winning last week. Shut up.
I gotta buy.
You really are.
I gotta buy, and I don't
But
know
you
how I
still
beat
won
you.
against someone.
I don't
You
know
won
how.
against-
You beat the evenly matched IO player, so really, like,
Yeah,
I genuinely don't know how.
I do.
by having a better deck.
Disagree.
Pretty much.
I
Your
mean,
cards do things. My cards don't. They out your cards, and then they
they
sit
do
there.
nothing.
I don't have any proactive plays in my deck. I have only reactive. Just evenly matched for games is not that hard.
Yeah, just
Okay, you want to see the best thing I can do?
just
That's
in
it.
a lightning storm.
Actually, no, I can't.
No, do
That's
it.
not how that works.
I bet you wish you had that evenly.
Oh, the rock spirit.
Yep.
We got Dwayne Johnson right here.
All right.
I have had Chiron in my hand for 3 turns, and I haven't drawn a
Rubble.
spell.
They go take your face off.
It would be the out to Sabersaurus.
I
How many
mean, do
spells do
you
you
not
have?
have a spell in hand?
He just said. Well, she just said no.
Oh,
They did not
sorry.
draw a spell.
I just. Sorry, I'm out of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
You keep making this card.
But what does this do?
This is the only rank 4 I have, so yeah.
Yeah, so,
It
about
makes
that.
Vespinato, that's what it does.
No, go for it.
Oh, come on. dude.
Ooh,
I don't care.
oh no!
Anyway, now for him to draw a million UA cards.
Sitting on that to float into 1 monster was literally better than passing. So, I don't
Yeah.
care about Blackhorn.
Mm.
It's the
That's
Yeah.
same thing.
exactly how it goes. You try to play the game, then you can't play the game.
I'm sorry.
Let's do
There's.
a game
I'm
of
sorry that
chicken
this game has
sandwich.
negation.
It's just that it's always there.
It's not always there though. You just notice it
It
when it
has
is there. It's easy to notice its presence and hard to notice its absence.
Mm.
I'm noticing an absence
Your
of
deck didn't
fucking
even
cards
do
on my
anything,
board.
You just took my monsters.
True.
I don't know what to side against you.
More
side against special summoning things.
more
That's
monsters.
crazy. Getting your
Big
monsters Gradle?
beaters.
It's like we banned a Gradle.
Ferris, I'm gonna need you to sit down a little bit.
And then everybody kept playing all the bad Gradles they said were bad. Because they're still Gradles.
Ferris, if I could have banned
I
all three
mean,
of them,
I
would've.
just wanted to play
should've.
Cobra because
saying.
Cobra is a snake and he's
I,
cool.
I wasn't able to ban more than one card. Otherwise, I
Based
would have.
UV.
Anyways, who wants to get cringe with me?
Ooh, I'm down to get cringe.
Cool, that's what we're doing.
DMing me your game plans or whatever.
The answer is to side in only spells and traps so that you can't get anything Gradled because you have no monsters.
You can't take anything from you.
Exactly. I say is I have 22 monsters and only 9 spells.
You're playing 9
Oh,
spells? I was playing 5 spells this week.
I'm only
I'm
on
playing-
9 spells.
I'm on 7 spells, but 2 of them are upstart. So
2 of mine are wave motion cannons, so I don't have much room to talk.
I think that wave motion cannon is cool.
It is.
shut up.
I'm just waiting to pull that 3rd one.
How many Mystic
Have you-
Mine? Hey, how many Mystic Mine do you have?
I never got to play any of my funny.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the amount of mines that I am mysticking.
2. Got
Ew, ew, ew.
Ew.
No, I genuinely have none.
it. Okay.
Good.
At least none yet.
Anyway, you're gonna pull 2 this week, so that will
Somehow.
be 2. You'll pull it in a bonus pack. Y'all put Mystic Mine in your bonus packs, right?
No.
No.
Thankfully,
I-
no.
I
I
thought
just
that
want to
was
pull
a-
more Yangzings.
I thought that was a staple. Sorry.
By the way, I'm posting my my deck list and deck discussion.
Oh yeah, I can probably post mine too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I'm
Shane
gonna.
isn't as good as you think it is.
Oh,
I,
go. We never put deck lists at the end of our video, huh?
No, we didn't. I was
What do
thinking
you
about
mean
doing it, but there wasn't really a
we
good
think
time.
it is. You're gonna make the hand over the next 3 turns.
There wasn't a good what? Goat.
I didn't see a good time for it, and I couldn't find. I think it was Ferris's deck, one of the decks.
Oh,
I was just
well,
like, fuck it, whatever.
we should probably just start
What?
doing that starting next week too.
Yeah, I will. I will. I got lazy. That's my view.
No, that's cool. I didn't think about it until.
I mean, if you didn't
now.
post it yet, you still have time to put it in.
yeah, you've got.
I mean, it has a scheduled upload. I don't know if I can cancel
You can
it.
cancel it.
Oh,
You can.
Okay.
Surely they do not lock you into summoning or into posting.
Okay. Lock you
God,
into
I'm too
summoning.
Yu-Gi-Oh pilled.
YouTube locking me into summoning.
I really like this list.
Oh, the heartfelt
thanks.
appeal, huh? Very cool card.
Hey, who wants to see something funny?
Let's see it.
I'd love to see something funny.
Typhoon.
Typhoon.
Why would you?
That's a target face up.
No, I know. Oh, why not wait until the actual stadium, the one that does something on the field?
Because then I want to set my background. If I just set this instead of waiting for the stadium, I can't activate it from hand if I have background. I would have had to wait.
You would have had to set it with the rest of your background.
Yes, and I know that if I set it with the rest of my background, one of these 2 background would have been like MST for 1, and it would have hit it.
Okay, checking. That's outing an MST with the Typhoon is better value than outing the stadium that does nothing.
Anyways, I wanted to do something at the start of battle phase, but it's cool.
But
Unfortunately, Mighty Slugger.
No, you can do things before Slugger attacks. I just didn't
Just
get a
didn't have
chance
always
to.
chain on. Did you have always chain on, or?
No, I didn't have always chain on because you have to toggle to interact with your opponent.
Yep.
Toggle the interaction button.
One of these
Alright.
days, I just need to get a proper level 8, I swear. Or level 8 synchro.
Here's what
I
I
never-
was gonna
Okay,
do.
not a level 8.
Statue of Anguish.
You know what you can do for that UV?
No
open-
one wants to see this cool thing I'm doing right now?
Oh, I'm seeing it. Don't worry.
You're
Open
activating
my...
continuous
I'm
trap
seeing
codes.
it.
Ooh.
Oh, the best trap cards. Well, the best non-counter trap cards.
We're gonna pop one of the back row.
Not the slugger. Interesting.
What? Why is this not? But it's
Do
a
they
normal
need effect
monster.
monsters? Because
No,
one of them's
Dwimmer's
normal.
normal, and I can't send it for Cosmo Brain.
Oh.
This
Maybe
card
Does
is
Cosmo Brain
Hand or
Cosmo Brain
face
send it as
upfield.
cost? Does it send it as cost?
It doesn't activate.
Yeah, it's just like a continuous thing.
It's an
Oh.
inherent summon.
I think it's. I think it's because this card. Is it
card?
Is it because this card is still a trap?
Well, yeah, it's because once it hits the graveyard, it's not a normal monster anymore. So
Yeah.
if it was,
Or technically can't be sent to the graveyard.
I hate how trap monsters work. It makes
Yeah.
very little sense, actually.
I love how trap monsters work. I'm gonna be confused.
I think trap monsters are cool. I just hate the way that they interact with other cards. Also, go.
I mean,
I'm seeing what you got in your deck. I see you over there.
there's a lot of cool cards that I didn't get to play.
yeah, there's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
cool cards. Anyway, Synchro
Yeah.
9.
No
I'm
one pay
I'm
That's
glad
attention
no
to
one's
Riliona.
talking about my
No one
side
pay
deck. That
attention
just
to the Riliona.
Chucky flipped the vanities before I
Liliana.
could synchro into it. That was the plan.
No one pay
Liliana to
attention to Riliona.
Vestafato because you actually were
It's not
able to
here.
summon it.
You did it.
Yeah, I was able to summon it and keep my other rank 4 for later.
Yubi, you had
Whoa.
access. You had access to the World Legacy card. You weren't naming it.
I can't believe I'm
I
summoning
kept
this card.
on bricking with my higher level things, and I
Come on,
figured
man.
like
That's fair.
the kaijus would have been better than just the wall.
That's fair.
Who hasn't seen my?
But realizing that, oh, this isn't my chaos draft with just tail, and I don't have the interrupted slumber. Yeah, they're kind of bad.
Kaijus are fine. What do you mean?
But I mean, they're just bad without the slumber.
They
I'm gonna
aren't
be completely
bad.
honest.
They're not bad.
I'm sorry, but when
Just
the
pull
3300
removal
Bingus is
forehead.
staring at you in the face,
Just pull removal forehead.
If I had known that I couldn't send my
I will
normal
make your
monster
forehead a
for
two-head.
Cosmo Brain, I would have
Mhm.
popped the Slugger.
It's not a normal one.
I see.
Kinda was though. Kinda was.
It's fine. You'll just draw your Tiki Curse.
you know. mm, mm. Oh wait, it doesn't. Oh, it doesn't occupy a trap. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot they changed that.
They changed
Yeah,
that.
they changed that.
It doesn't occupy a spell and
I
trap
know.
zone. Maybe.
They wanted to. They
I
wanted
mean-
to buff. They wanted to buff specifically.
Eldritch for some reason.
Yeah, Eldritch. Eldritch needed to be better.
Obviously,
Agreed.
Mhm.
5-head.
So this slugger has power of Power of the Guardians. I'm thinking about banning Power of the Guardians.
Oh no,
That-
just like
that
get
is
rid of.
not the right fit.
It really is not,
I mean, it's good on any monster though.
Oh, just in time.
but it's easily outable.
Oh, easily outable. Would you care to discuss one out that we're seeing right now?
And
I
it's true.
mean, that's a fallacy, but sure.
Typhoon.
I mean, that is true.
I
Yeah.
guess Typhoon.
Double Cyclone. I have Twin Twisters rooting around somewhere.
Oh, must
Thanks
be
on
nice.
trap removal.
Oh, well, here's the thing. This format has very little spell
Non-
trap removal.
Any non-destruction removal from monsters.
I guess.
Yeah,
Kind
just-
of.
Get Dynamiscus, obviously.
Punch
Yeah.
in the box.
Or Karma Cut. Or Force
Actually, I
Back,
lost the
even.
game. Punch in the box,
Or-
hitting Blue Power of the
Wait,
Guardians.
that's just
a lot
when it's
easier.
normal summon.
Or Kaiju.
I'm beginning to. Oh yeah, there you go.
Kaiju.
There's a good
That's
use for
fun,
kaijus.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, it's begun. Are you ready, Trekkie? Are you about to have fun with this?
Oh, that's fair.
Yep.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is
I'm just.
fair.
I haven't
fuck.
had dinner yet. I've
Yeah.
just been very hungry and I've been waiting for this.
Trekkie-
match
Fair.
to-
Trekkie,
That's
I was really wishing that was like a torrential set somehow.
Yeah.
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 Torrential wouldn't even
Alright.
do it.
I got a win, and now my deck
Ooh.
is destroyed.
Alright,
Hold on,
so
let me make my case for not the ban.
Well, send the list
Okay.
first. Also,
yeah, send the list.
Tail and
But
Trekkie
I already
send
know
list.
my ban. I already know my ban, so if I'm going first, I already know
UB,
it, so just.
UB, come on. We could-
What's the
I'm
order?
sorry.
What's the order of the bans?
Uh,
First
We-
round losers go last.
First
so that
round
means
losers.
either Ubi or Tail goes first.
Yeah,
Oops,
pretty
wrong-
much.
wrong place,
UB,
but-
are you gonna start first? Are you just gonna get rid of my card?
yes, I am.
Come on.
What
I
card?
I literally got
I owe,
demolished.
duh.
Oh, that's not your card.
Yeah, it is. You got it second. Fuck you.
I mean, technically, it's my card
got it-
too. I
got it
drew
in
it week 1.
Yeah, I got it week 1.
Fuck you guys. What the hell? Hang on, you're telling me 3 of us pulled a secret rare on week 1?
Yeah.
And I got
so
0 value out of
On
it?
week 1, I'm gonna be completely honest with you.
Go look at my
Hey,
week
that
1.
sounds familiar, doesn't it?
I'm gonna kill you. Fine, whatever.
High
I
powered
always.
card that a bunch of people drew, and you also got. But
Three-
you didn't
Yeah,
get
the
to
fact
do?
that 3 people have Imperial Order means it needs to go.
Yeah, but it would
Yeah.
be. It's balanced when 3 people.
Shut up.
Tail, shut it.
Okay.
Half
so
the
Like,
format-
half of the
Half the
before
format
said
has
shut
it, therefore it's balanced, right?
It's balanced because only one person is playing spells.
True.
So,
Who's next?
uh,
Next
on the
who's
list?
That's
next?
Tail.
It's me, right?
Before you make your band tail,
Yeah.
let me just say,
Uh-huh.
the stadium costs taxpayers millions of dollars. You'd be using it for nothing. There'd be no revenue for the city, which
You
you
have
know.
5
you-
field spells. Jesus fucking Christ.
We knew that he had 5 field spells.
Listen,
I didn't.
Oh,
He
okay.
told us.
So there's a lot of stuff in contention for this deck. Slugger
oh,
has
yeah.
been a plague on this format since the start. Perfect Ace
I want
is
to ban all of them.
right. Perfect Ace is definitely a problem. Like I think that Perfect Ace is probably the most oppressive card of the deck.
Not a single one of these cards is good to have.
And obviously the field spells are a huge issue. I think what you need to be doing with this deck is like take out as much consistency as possible. The question is which stadium is providing more consistency because
I mean, if the FA one is searching the other one and he's keeping up the other one more often, I
But
feel like
do
The
would
the
you like
one-
an
the
opinion
one-
here? Would you like a
Yeah, the
genuine
one-
opinion here?
yeah,
I
what's
have
up?
I have one too.
The field spells are doo-doo ass when you ban all the monsters they search. Join me,
that is
Okay.
also
Tail.
true.
Join
But
me,
at the same
Tail,
time,
and we
do you
shall
want to
get rid
have
of
like
this deck
5
forever.
bands that are all
Okay,
focused
you
on
don't
all
have
the
bands.
monsters?
That's fair.
Turkey, you don't have a band.
Check you don't have a band.
That's
I
fine.
feel like I should. I really feel entitled to
It's-
one.
It's oh, sorry you made it to finals. Oh no.
Go, I'm looking at your deck. I don't know how you lost to me. Thanks for throwing for entertainment, I guess.
I mean, I guess I'll do the obvious thing. I'll ban UA.
Sorry, that
I'll,
sounded really toxic.
I'll damn.
That was supposed to be a joke.
No, it's cool. I'll ban UA Perfect Ace.
Oh,
That's a good hit.
Yeah.
I ask you
Okay.
guys to be responsible with the rest of your band, so we never have to see this shit ever again.
Well,
Please.
okay. So next up, it's Oh, Go was supposed to go, but that's fine. Go, you're up.
When I say vanities, you say emptiness.
Yes.
No,
Very
come
nice.
on, dude.
emptiness.
We do have like 8 of this
I,
already.
oh, sorry that I want the series to be fun to watch and have people play Yu-Gi-Oh against each other instead of having someone flip a card that says your opponent can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. Sorry,
Every card.
Yes.
Tail, when we all
Oh, I
told
did
you
my
to put it
top.
on the Hall of Fame, and you were like, no, it's like you can play around it.
It's
and
fine!
It locks you
It's
too.
not.
Literally
It's
fine.
fine, Tail.
And also,
It's
we
not
can
fun.
always ban it out if it gets too strong and
Whatever.
takes over a week.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
guess
fine.
what?
Whatever.
It has
It
where
just-
we are.
It like did one
Yeah.
game.
It-
Chucky, you asked how I could possibly have beaten, how I possibly could have lost to your deck. There's a trap card you have that did it.
So,
Yeah,
You're like,
that is the one card that did it, I guess.
but it took one game. Like that's not taking you over a week. That's taking one game.
Person who
you
watched
know,
it,
It's
yes,
of the
but
match.
why? Would you rather me ban a card that has an effect that like can do something that like is fun and is not the most lame, boring way to win a game?
Okay,
Besides,
whatever.
like,
fine.
I think
Almost
it's a
everyone
good
has this
ban. I
card.
think it's a good
What,
ban.
what would you rather me hit? Like,
UA.
oh, a
Because
card
no,
that's-
because
a card with
let's
no
hang on. Let's be real here. As long as UA is legal, no one's playing Yu-Gi-Oh. Like that's
That's
gonna
just
win the
not
week.
true. It's just
That's
factually not
blatantly
true,
not
though.
true.
UA will take
just-
UA will take over 6 games. Vanities will take
That's
over
fine.
2.
No. Hold on.
No,
hold
it's
on.
not.
Yeah.
But Tail, there's a difference between winning and winning without letting your opponent play. I don't care if I
Exactly.
lose to a deck. I care if I lose to a deck and I'm not able to use any of the cards in my hand because one card got flipped.
Would
up.
you call what happened to me and Ferris today playing?
Tail,
think
more
so.
You both
realistically
made it to
here,
game for-
there
Kale,
are
hold on,
more
hold on.
people
Let me
with
say-
Vanity's emptiness, and
Yeah.
only one person with UAs. This
I'm
makes
fine
a
with
lot
the
more sense.
ban. Also, the ban happened, so
All right.
Yeah,
whatever.
I
Yeah,
will,
that
I
is
will
true.
quickly say, I don't have access to bonus packs this week. So my
Yeah.
UA, if I don't get a UA monster, which is very likely, it's going to be, I can't play UA next week. I don't have enough UA monsters. I only have 3.
I guess.
So, Ferris, you're up. What do you want to ban?
am I up? Did someone else not? Is
No,
it me?
Everyone
you're
else
up.
is banned. It's up to you, pal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, can I ask why we didn't Hall of Fame Orbital Hydrolander?
It requires you to play a bunch of one ofs. It's like,
Oh no, in Chaos Draft? Weird.
fuck you. You want to get rid of Orbital? Fine, do it.
I would like to. I want to ask if we can consensus ban it before I dedicate my personal ban to it.
Oh.
Uh,
I don't know. I don't think
I
it's
don't
worth
think
it.
it's. I don't think it's worth consensus
Really?
ban.
I think we didn't
I
make.
only think it's not worth it because only one person has it.
I think we.
2 people have it actually.
I think the fact that it
People have
isn't
it?
Hall of Fame.
I also have it.
For
I think the fact that it isn't Hall of Famed is probably good enough reason not to consensus ban it. But that's just me.
I
Consensus
don't think
ban is
that's
just
true.
the Hall of Fame on legs in case we realize it was a mistake not to Hall of Fame it.
I think it was a mistake, to be honest, because like I think like as the weeks get longer, like it will get worse. I don't know if I can play it next week because there will be a bunch of 2 ofs I want to play that. I wanted to play 3 Smoke Grenade. I couldn't because I needed to play Orbital.
3 smoke
Like-
grenade.
That's the
Fuck this guy.
mosquito. Oh, smoke mosquito, same thing. You know.
Oh.
But
very different
yeah,
thing.
Smoke
actually.
this-
mosquito.
This week is the best orbital hydrolander will ever be, and then next week
Pretty
it will
much.
be
Yeah,
slightly worse.
it's
and the
going
week
to
after that
fall.
will be
It's going to
slightly
fall
worse.
off. It's going to fall off.
So-
is the thing.
it's a fair ban. It's a fair ban because
It's
it
a fair
doesn't-
ban. It's just that's the reason it's not Hall of Fame.
Didn't
Yeah. So
more than one person have yeah.
I don't.
Does anyone, does
I
anyone
think
else have
I
that?
think Gah is the only person with Sorry, Goat is the only person with Gah. However,
Yeah.
I
you
need
just
to
see it.
check my poll
You just see it
facts.
every game when it comes to
I
Goat.
did just see it every game, which is why I feel like I saw it from multiple decks.
Yeah, no, it's
That's
just
fair.
that he's really good at opening Gah.
They're the same kind of card, but
Oh, I
more
do
people
have Gah.
Hydrolander.
I just didn't decide to play it for some
also,
reason.
yeah, no, Hydrolander is a. Turns out it's just a quick effect destroy every turn.
Yeah,
that's
I feel
fair.
like
That's-
I don't want to see that again.
yeah.
Okay.
that's fair.
At least Engraver has to wait a bit.
Yeah.
All right. So that wraps up the week.
So how are we
far,
feeling? How are we feeling about this week?
I mean,
My pool sucks so hard.
That felt pretty terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean-
does anyone have any last thoughts for YouTube?
nope.
No.
All right, take care, YouTube. Hopefully, I'll see you back next
Bye-bye.
week for my malding to continue.